is up, gang? Shouts out to Suicide Shinoboy for subscribing to us again. Shouts out to everyone in chat who's joining us for another episode of Under the Dreamer's Flame. It's your boy Aaron Raphael Amin, and we have the homies here ready to get down to some shit.
In fact,
as always, check out our QR code. We got all kinds of things in there, like our socials and links to our friends' socials, like Mates of Faith and TT Tomes and Beyond the Review podcast. But we're going to just go ahead and get into some things tonight. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap. As last time, our friends decided to, how do I say this, swindle swindlers and trying to trap the Midnight Carnival in a trap of their own, using an old monastery to Lucian, our new hero, in his family's old monastery, faking a book, setting up traps around it, and spending time in this area and in Tomomori, trying to bolster themselves for their next move as they do whatever they can to get back into the good graces of the kingdoms of Weisgard and Burnwell, and ultimately save their old friend Kane. Things did not go nearly as planned, and a dark cloud hangs over the party, dark enough to convince them that crimes may be actually morally correct.
I woke up and said crimes.
Crimes. So, from heroes to vigilantes, we see what our party, Kairos, will do next.
Oh, jeez.
I like that. Heroes to vigilantes.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what the next step is.
Oh, you lived too long.
Yeah, you lived too long. Oh no. See, I'm telling you, if this goes too badly.
Jesus.
Well, do whatever you guys are gonna do. I think
All right.
there is breadth in this campaign. If you guys want to be evil, I won't stop you.
Evil campaign.
Evil campaign. So, the last thing that happened was we were still in Tomomori and we were kind of planning things out.
You guys had gone back to Tomomori?
Yeah, we were in Tomomori.
I don't think that we had left Tomomori yet. Like when we went back there to talk to Sallow. Right?
That's correct. You guys did talk to Sallow, provided him with some information that you received from the wood giants in the Briarbrack, in the Black Bark Tangle. That was kind of sad.
Yeah, that was
And
bummy.
so now, in Tomomori, you guys are planning your next moves.
Yeah.
But I imagine we're all like in a tent that has been provided for us by my family.
You guys have like actual like reasonable lodging there.
Okay, we have like a
Like they let you
Like a
use
root.
the
tree house.
Yeah, it was like a tree house.
yeah, they let you use the barracks of the Mokangaki. There's no
Okay.
issues with that.
But so I imagine we're like around the fireplace and we're conniving. All right. Well, I'm itching to go.
Okay. So, do we have... I mean, what are we doing as far as the plan goes? We definitely need some sort of plan.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
How are we gonna get in contact with him to set up this new meeting spot?
Do we know where Matthias is? Or like, who is our rendezvous point with him? Because didn't we ask before one time, like, where is he? Didn't we ask someone? Was that fuck, what's his
It
name?
was
Oliver
Matthias.
or it was Matthias?
I think it was Matthias. So, I think the best thing, because like, to give you this book, I would think that either he would need to show up or the carnival themselves would need to show up. Otherwise,
I mean, either is good.
yeah, either is great. So, otherwise you won't take it, right? You're like, I don't know who you are. Like, you're ripping me off. Have one of them come talk to me.
Sure.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
we can pull them in that way if they won't just show up.
Okay, so we'll talk to Matthias.
So find Matthias, tell him you either need Big Black or the carnival, and you want to talk to them in My Last Coin at whatever day at whatever time.
Sure. Okay. And then if either individual appears and odds look doable,
Favorable.
Doable.
Doable.
That's a better word.
if they look doable,
If they look
then-
not shite,
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Then-
Then kill them.
Yes.
And if not, I'm just gonna try and rip some shit off of them and run away.
Yeah.
Then reconvene with you guys at
I mean, we're going to have to be outside of the inn.
yeah. So like as soon as you like run outside and turn the corner, like I can just be ready, and then we just disappear,
right.
teleport.
Okay. So alleyway outside of My Last Coin.
If this, we'll have two different signals. If we need to kill him, you'll do something, and if we need to run away, you'll do a different thing.
If I need
Well,
to kill him.
let's not forget that that I have snakes that we can communicate through.
Of course.
Yes.
Well,
Can I talk to the snake?
you can't.
No, but that's okay. As long as the snake is giving me eyes and ears, then I can determine what we need to do.
Okay.
We do have the snakes. That's true. They're pretty sneaky. They're not exactly small, but
Yes, hello, Big Black. This is my pet snake.
I mean,
I wear him.
I wear him. I mean,
You
not
could-
like,
You could put him in your backpack.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Simple enough.
Mhm.
He doesn't need to see if, as long as he can hear.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, seems pretty, simple in theory.
So, you're gonna tell Matthias to set up a rendezvous point in time, and that could be a day or whatever it is, but when the time comes, are you going to be at the place waiting for him to arrive?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that seems the least suspicious.
I'll get there an hour early so I can have a drink.
Great.
And then we will just hide.
And then if you hear whips cracking, it's go time.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, that's a good signal. If we hear whips cracking, then it's time to fight.
And if you hear fast footsteps, it's time to run.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. If you yell run, we run, and if you yell fight, we fight. I think that's pretty good. As far as the signal goes.
Okay, wait. So, are we going to be in a hotel room? Like, where is the actual drop gonna happen?
Well,
The ambush.
see, that's the problem. Is I'm not the most social guy. I'm not very good at talking to people, so I find it difficult in this vision to lure him outside.
Right. I agree.
It would be better if you could.
Well, I will
But-
try, but if I can't do it, then perhaps the snatch and grab will lead into said fight, and I will still steal something from him, make him run around the corner to chase me
That's true.
in his XV1 fight that he thinks he will win.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. That's a good idea.
And then either way, we'll have something from him
That is true.
if we need it.
It's not a bad way
Or
to
we'll
do
have
it.
him.
You know what I'm thinking is actually we should scope out the last coin beforehand so that we know the layout and we can devise even more thoroughly. Like, if he turns the corner, we'll be waiting here. Or, in fact, what if you grab something from him and you run away in an effort to get him to chase you, and then you just run into a different room, and then he runs after you, opens the door, and catches an arrow in the throat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, then
So
I
maybe-
suppose we should go.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plan is all three of you, Airsid disguised with disguised self, Narissa and Uwasa disguised naturally. Okay. Do you have those rolls written down, or do you want to roll again?
17 or 18
For what? For a disguise?
for the
kit?
disguise.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say that's that.
It's
Okay.
probably as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Like, it just can't really get much better, so.
I also think that you should probably try to do the least amount of talking.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have a very specific accent.
Well, hopefully they won't be seeing her at all unless it comes to blows, right?
So if you and
But,
Uwasa, maybe
but
just.
we're going to the hotel first. So
Alright.
like people have
It's a-
to see it.
It's just
It's
like
just-
a tavern.
yeah,
It's
it's
just a
just a
pub. There's no
tavern.
rooms in this.
Yeah, it's not an
Oh.
inn. So I think if, like, you
Okay.
want to go do it disguised,
I
think
can
that
do
would.
that.
Yeah, just do the recon yourself.
I
and-
also have a +8 in persuasion, so I'm, I can manage. I'm no Kane.
But you got something. Okay, so
Mhm.
what does your disguise look like? How are you disguising yourself, Airsid?
That is a good question.
So we'll say you guys have already teleported to the Black Metal Barrel. You're in Burnwell, and I mean the tensions of the kingdom are weighing heavy. You see protesters and others outside.
Protesters.
Yeah, calling to fact that the person trying to take the throne has no right to. They don't believe that she has any noble blood. And you can see some of the hammers are reluctantly trying to pen these individuals here and there. You end up in the last coin, and not the last coin, Black Metal Barrel, and things are a little dim. But you guys prepare for your stakeout.
Ooh, okay. I am going to disguise self. I am going to transform to look like Phil.
To
From
look like
Hercules?
Phil.
No, Phil, Tim's character.
Oh, right.
Huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
That is an interesting, way to go about it, for sure.
I just want to look really different, but I had a lot of interactions with him, so like I know what he looks like.
So you're gonna be wearing the Arid armor and such as well?
Oh, is he from Arid?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
He is a realist.
is that a bad idea or a good idea?
I don't know.
I think it could be both.
Yeah, it could be both. That's a kind of touch and go.
What if somebody from Arid...
See,
Are they occupying?
Not yet.
Okay.
They are
Okay,
attempting.
no. Okay, I mean, guys, throw out some names like who's someone that I should look like.
Nonary?
Yeah, Nonary.
Nonary.
Very unassuming.
Okay,
Okay. I think he's shorter than you, so you might want to be careful with that.
I thought he was about the same height.
How
Look
tall
like
are you, Airsid?
like 5'11".
Okay, I think he's taller.
Just look like a
Or
grubby
like an
peasant.
inch.
Okay.
Should I just look like a poor peasant guy?
You could.
But
You
I'm
see a
following
ton
you
of them.
in.
I mean, they're all around the city.
Okay, you're right. I'll just try and create just a not a peasant, because I have to be following you into the last coin, but like a commoner.
Sure.
So you coming in as like a unit, or like you guys are together?
Yeah, did you want me to go with you?
Oh, did you want me to go by myself?
Well, if you want to go do the stakeout at the place just to get some bearings, I'll go talk to Matthias and set up a
meeting.
rendezvous.
That's a good idea. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So you make yourself look like a commoner or Burnwell. Kind of dirty, patchy hair, darker skin. Out there, holes maybe here and there throughout your pantaloons, just to make it look like you are subject to the gravity that is weighing over the kingdom. As you sort of swindle into the my last coin, while you, Lucian, are looking for Matthias. And of course, he's in the bazaar, as always. Let's do that first, because I think we're just going to do some rolls for you, Ersid.
Okay.
Okay. So you walk up, and Matthias is just kind of there, and then he looks at you. Can I help you?
Yes, I have a order, if you will.
And he kind of looks you over. You told them your real name?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucian, I believe it was a book. You asked for a special order from Midnight Carnival. It is in hand. Yes.
Perfect. Was looking to set up a rendezvous.
A rendezvous.
Correct.
Well, generally, we have a pickup here. I can have that established, and you can come really anytime that suits you.
From them, though.
Carnival.
Or Big Black himself.
And why is that, may I ask?
You know, it's a lot of money.
Not as much money as we generally deal with.
Yeah, but it's a lot more money than I generally deal with. And I would like to receive it from the hands that picked it up.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, come on.
Are you like bad at it?
Yeah,
Or-
he's genuinely bad at it.
And that proves it with a 0.
Wow.
No advantage.
I'm sorry. Business is business. We have your book, and I can have that ready as soon as possible.
So, just so that I, as a person, not as a character, understand what's going on, they are saying that, or Matthias is saying that they will drop the book off there for him to then come pick up.
Essentially, Matthias is there to make their trades look like purchases.
Yeah, the middleman.
Mm-hmm. Middleman Matthias.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm not there, so that's the end
Yeah,
of my
I'm not
question.
there, so I can't really like offer any other.
Okay. Matthias, was it?
Indeed, middleman.
Middleman. A good job. You know, some would say. Most would say probably. Say, hypothetically, one does not have the money to pay for an order.
Then we hold until you do.
Well, I do, so it's just back at my. It's just back at my in my room. So I'll go and get that.
The room that I have.
When did you say I could pick it up? When did you say?
When works best for you?
Couple of days.
How about 2 days? 2 days.
I can have this ready. Indeed.
Perfect.
Come high noon when the bazaar is busiest.
Yes, of course. Great. Okay. Thank you, Matthias.
Roll deception for me.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do it.
it.
What's the point of role playing if you don't roll?
A 2 minus 1.
Oh my god.
Sounds good.
All right.
And he just kind of nods.
I have some new strategies.
I was
now.
gonna say I've been thinking of something else.
Okay,
Maybe
bye.
Yeah, we gotta reconvene. Okay.
Okay, Ersid, what specifically are you looking for as you stake out my last coin? You're looking for like general escape routes, hiding spots, like what is it? Okay.
So I'm looking for where a meeting might take place, though this all might just be irrelevant now anyway. But I'll go through with it in case we need a plan B or something else. So yeah, I'm looking for a space in the bar. You said it's just a pub, right?
Yeah, it's just a bar. It's a smaller bar. It probably seats, 50 people at most.
Okay, so like I'm looking at for like what the best place would be that we probably, if we had this meeting, would have the meeting. Like in a corner somewhere of the bar. Maybe he would be kind of paranoid and would want to be like right in the middle. And then, so based on those two options, is there any way for me to hide somewhere, either like in the rafters or like, I don't know, behind the bar counter or...
If you were gonna hide behind the bar counter, you'd have to get like in with wealth.
The owner.
Yeah, the barkeep.
Right. Okay. So, or maybe what are the escape routes that we might take and he might take, and then see like if he tries to make a dash for the door, is there somewhere on the outside where I can just be, or even are there windows? Do you know what I mean? Like, are there windows that I can see in and just shoot him in the head from a distance? Or is there anywhere that I can hide outside while he runs out as he tries to escape, and then I take a shot at him, like dark corners or like behind some boxes, and stuff like that.
I don't think
Trees.
that'd be hard. No trees. Let's see. I don't think that'd be super hard. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. There are plenty of windows. There's probably in this establishment anywhere from like 4 to 8 windows. However, there are plenty of seats in corners that sort of avoid that type of that sight line.
Yeah.
Furthermore, there's the front door. There's a door to like a kind of like a patio area, which is where Ersid would have exited when he heard the dogs barking. And then there would be a door to the kitchen, to a separate alleyway where they take in shipments and things like that. As far as positions to essentially snipe from, I'll say you have plenty. However, there are still areas within the My Last Coin that would be ineffective.
Blind spots.
Yes.
Okay. And you said there's 3 essential like entrances and exits of the establishment.
Yes. Not
Okay.
including windows.
Not including windows. Okay. I can work with that if it comes to that. I have some ideas. So I guess I'm done there.
Okay. And you make your way back after a couple of drinks, whatever, not trying to make yourself look suspicious. And you guys are in the war room of the Black Metal Barrel. Lucian has just returned almost at the same time as Ersid. Ersid, your disguise fades as it has been, I believe, an hour.
Is that the extent of it?
Yeah, it's an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So good
Okay.
news. No meeting, and he's gonna keep the book in his stall.
Matthias?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming that I just learn everything that...
Yeah, you just tell us.
Okay, so then...
I'm sure you have an idea.
Nerissa,
I do too.
You
So
have an idea, so well, I'll go first.
okay.
Okay, so how about this idea? I'm just throwing it out. I'm just, throwing my bait out there, see if anything bites,
Yeah.
right? What if, since the book is not with Matthias at the moment, someone has to bring it to him? That could be Big Black. That could be the Midnight Carnival themselves. Could be someone else. but there's the possibility that it could be one of them. What if I, being sneaky,
Sneaky.
Mhm.
I'm
stake
following.
it out? Stake it out.
Okay, that was one of my ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So
And just wait until one of them shows up, and then, well, then what is the
Yeah,
question?
then what is- yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Then you yell and you call for us, and same plan
And
as
then-
before. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
What about this one? Might be. This one might be crazier. I don't know if this one is going to
I
work,
like
but
it.
it's a completely different change in approach.
Okay. We ask him nicely.
No, genuinely, what if I send a letter to Tragedy just to talk to her? Maybe I can figure something out. I wasn't there. I didn't betray her. Maybe she would be willing to meet with me.
What if you lie and you tell her that you've stopped hanging out with us because you're so disgusted with what we did?
I mean, I could, yeah.
Yeah.
I could say that I'm
would-
mad at them
I
too,
would-
and I'm glad that Kane's in the mines
Yeah,
where he
yeah,
belongs. And
All sorts of things that you could say. So how do we get the letter to her?
we hand it to
Matthias.
Matthias. It's just a letter. He can even read it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. My plan was
But-
to get a bunch
Okay,
of
go
metal
ahead.
in a bag and pretend that it's coins and go and steal the books from Matthias and make them mad and make them come after us.
Okay. There is multiple.
So there's the three
Yes,
plans.
There's 3 plans at work here.
Okay. The rogue
like
is
it.
going to try to stake out the pass off. You're just going to try to lie to them with metal in a bag.
Yeah.
And
And I'm going to try the diplomatic route.
okay. Okay.
Here.
This is all very
Let's-
characteristic.
Yeah, it is. Let's try the letter first. We can do the other 2 things at the same time, right?
Well, hold on now, because now the book will be delivered in 2 days.
Here, go back and tell him that actually something came up and it's gonna be a week.
But what if they just deliver?
They'll just
No,
deliver.
I think
I bet they
they
deliver
just
the book
deliver-
regardless.
Yeah.
regardless. So
Well,
I
you
think
can
this
still-
is what we should do. I'll stake it out.
Okay. Stake it out.
Here it is. Here's the combination of the ideas. I stake it out, and you drop off the letter. You await a response, and if in the meantime, which it probably will, I see the pass off, I won't attack, but I try.
You could hit.
entail-
Yeah, you could. If it's Big Black, you could
If it's
steal
Big
something
Black-
off of him. If it's one of the carnival, you could steal something off of them.
Yes. Yeah. Or yeah, steal something off of them. I could be disguised so they don't know that it's me. There you go.
Yep.
So simultaneously, both of those plans.
Yeah. And then, if neither of those things work, then we do the.
Then we can do
Yeah, we do.
Lucian's plan.
So your disguise, though, does only last an hour.
So you would
I
have to
I
cast
would
it.
Put on the disguise when I'm gonna pursue them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And as an enemy of the state in one of the most populated areas.
Well, he's just
in
gonna
the city.
hide.
Yeah. So I'm
Put
gonna
up-
hit. Well, so I can
Mask
put
on.
on another disguise. I could also just cover myself completely
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
like wear a hood.
Put up mask on.
Just go over there and scout out a good place that I can hide, like, indefinitely, I suppose.
Oh God, yeah.
It depends on that as well, like what the layout looks like.
Well, good. Good idea. Let's write this letter right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell me what it says, or I can just have you roll deception.
Damn. Okay. Fuck. It's deception, not
Yeah, not
persuasion.
persuasion.
I cannot help at all. This is
'Cause,
just
yeah,
gonna
I'm trying to
be-
see if there's a way I could make it more persuasive than like deceptive, but it is still probably lying if I'm like.
Well, yeah. No,
So,
yeah,
because I
you're-
want to say like, hello, it's been some time. I'm upset by like what transpired in Weisgard. I have no one left to talk to.
That
I-
would be a lie.
Yeah, that is a lie.
It's
so,
a lie.
Scratch.
so should we
No.
try and be more persuasive or should we lie?
No, there's no convincing her. Like if we're
Okay.
being honest
Okay.
with her, trying to persuade her, it's just not gonna work. So maybe since we have both of these plans working, you know, just give it a
Okay.
shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone we know has deception. Does Oliver have deception?
Does Oliver have deception? Give me a second. I want to say no, but there's a chance.
Because if he does, you know, he could help.
Are you sure you want to let him know?
I mean,
We could. Well,
I'm trying to think of a way to do it where he doesn't really
He does
know.
not have deception.
Okay, well, it saves him anyway. All right, yeah, I'll just be like, I know you probably don't want to see me or talk to me, but I never intended for them to leave you there like that.
Are you gonna say that you're disgusted with us?
Yeah,
and
I'm
you've
like, well, because
abandoned us?
I genuinely am pissed that they left them. That is true.
Okay.
Like, the reason why she was so upset was that you stole it, killed the Nightbringer, and then left them. If you had brought them, then it would have been like, well, at least you were saving their lives, but you kind of left them out to dry. So it was like, well, what was the point of any of that? Yeah, so she's like, I'm trying to think of a word that's like disgusted but not so strong.
Disappointed?
Yes. I'm highly disappointed in their actions. And I know that there are people out there who want your head. I want to talk to you.
Yeah,
See
you
if
can tell her that
we-
you want to warn her.
Yeah, see if we can come to an agreement. Maybe I can help you. I really would like to.
Yeah.
Okay, I can give you deception with advantage.
Okay, come on, please. Come on, please. Come on, please. God. Okay, pretty good. 18.
18.
That's gonna probably be as deceptive as I get.
What is she? She's a
She's a rogue.
She's a bard. She's a rogue. Gonna have probably a pretty decent insight, I would imagine.
To be fair,
Being a little
I will
meta.
be honest, most of this is true.
That's why you get advantage.
Okay.
You're still deceiving her.
Yeah,
We're
a little bit.
bending the truth.
You're using the truth to apply to the deception. So I think it's worth advantage, but the overall goal is to deceive.
Okay. And then I won't sign it, but I'll draw a little snake in the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so you take that to Matthias. You tell him it's a letter for tragedy. Okay, he'll pass it on. And then Ersid, you're waiting to see if you can catch the drop off, correct?
Yeah.
And you're going to
So-
do that before Lucian decides, hey, you want to push this off for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
Or
I wasn't
Or-
even gonna tell him because
I think he was just gonna.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Lucian, don't even.
Yeah.
Won't even bother telling him to push it.
No.
I'll just go do it.
Okay. Okay.
Like, immediately.
Okay. Sounds good. So then what I am going to do, go ahead. So you're in the furnace exchange, you're in the bazaar. It's not super popping, but it's busy enough. But there's plenty of gaps to notice people here and there. So go ahead and roll me a perception check as you try to get a bead on who is taking said book to Matthias.
26.
26.
Nice. Good.
Okay, I'm still gonna roll.
This.
25.
Do you want to look?
I
No.
don't.
Stop.
They're rolling with charisma. It's a +6 to charisma.
What does that
Who's
mean?
rolling with charisma?
Whoever's dropping it off.
And they rolled 25.
26.
So he meets the AC, so he hits.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. Skill checks are a little bit harder. I think I will let that roll. So
It does follow the same logic.
it follows the same logic.
Damn. That's still crazy.
Yeah. I was like, if I roll a crit 20, it's gonna meet. And sure enough.
God.
Okay, so I'll let you. This is kind of hard. Okay, so you do see someone leaving Matthias's stand. It looks like sort of a portlier woman. She's wearing like an apron, a white shirt. Her skirt goes down. It's ratty and full of patches as she sort of skitters her way. You see her as she turns the corner behind the stand and behind a building.
She's leaving from there?
Yes.
Did I see her talk or interact with Matthias?
That's the only person you've seen behind the stall besides Matthias. You have no doubt that this person is the one who is passing off something.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give myself Long Strider.
Okay, that puts your speed at what?
50.
Okay.
And I am going to summon one of my snakes.
Okay.
And I am going to disguise myself.
You're not disguised already?
No, I was gonna just cover up.
Okay, you're just covered up, so you're disguised without a disguised self. Okay, I'll let that run.
Okay. So now I'm gonna disguise self as, I guess, a commoner again.
Okay.
Maybe like a poor, like even poor, like I'm like homeless.
Some sort of
A
troglodyte.
vagrant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take on this very,
yeah.
very humble visage. Almost that of a
And-
scholar.
Yeah. And I'm gonna leave the snake, and I say, you keep an eye. Tell me if anyone else comes or goes, and give me a brief description of what they look like.
And they're just a snake. I'd still go ahead and roll stealth.
Snake stealth.
Snake stealth.
Shit.
You can curl up in the bushes. Get real small.
Okay. Let's see. I forgot because it's been a while.
Is it +5?
It was like something like +5. It's okay. I have it right here. 1 second. He is +4.
Okay, that's close.
16.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
And then you can have it roll perception as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak perception.
That's Dex, right?
No, that's
Perception?
wisdom, so they have a +2.
wisdom. Yeah. That's 12.
Okay.
Not the
Well,
best.
they'll see anything obvious.
Anything obvious, they'll
Yeah.
see it. I mean, if they see a person coming or going.
Yeah.
Yep, good to know.
Okay, and then with all that in place, I will pursue this individual.
Okay. That was
But like, oh, go ahead.
that was a lot. I'm not going to say that you've lost your bead, but they have a considerable distance on you as you begin to pursue. They're roughly, we'll say, about 100 feet away.
I'm pretty fast.
That's okay. That's fine. So you're fast. You're moving at 50 feet per round.
Well, I could do 150. But that would be sprinting.
I was going to say, you don't think you would alert someone if you're running that fast towards
Just
them?
straight sprinting.
You're correct. You're correct. I don't want to sprint.
Yeah, that would definitely break whatever stealth you're trying to do. You can try to use the buildings, but then I would say you're going to be moving at half speed unless you're like on top of the buildings. If you want to stay on the ground, I'll let you roll stealth with charisma as you use the crowds and the people to kind of keep your distance. Because it is the middle of the day.
Oh, stealth with charisma is not my...
You still have
Wait.
expertise.
Oh, wait, you're right. So, what would it be? I have a +11 to stealth. So that's a double proficiency, but I don't... Oh, it's -3 is what it is.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's a +8.
so it's a +8. Yeah. If I try to go to the roof, you're gonna make me roll acrobatics and then a stealth. Am I losing ground?
You can get up to the roof comfortably. I just think you are going to be going slower because you're going to be dealing
Moving
with
through
the
people.
obstacles. No,
Right.
I'll let you move at 50 feet if you're going to stay on the ground.
You'd also be
I mean,
on the roof in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go out there. I think this is fine. I think that mathematically, if I'm thinking mathematically, if I'm moving 50 feet walking and this person is... Most people are not that fast, so I should catch up. So I will choose to roll charisma stealth.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's 15.
Yeah. It's pretty alright.
Pretty all right.
You continue behind them, and they're just kind of taking their time, dilly-dallying, talking to people as they go, and they manage to make it to this cluster of homes near the edge of one of the ringed islands that is right in front of the Iron District, and they do an interesting knocking on both the upper half and lower half of the door in some rhythm that you can't hear, and it opens. They step inside.
And I didn't see who opened the door.
No, it opens outward.
Interesting. A peculiar setup for a door. Typically, doors to houses open inside.
Okay, well, I mean, then it's the same. Then no one has to come outside.
No, you're right. I just think it was just being funny.
Okay.
Interesting.
We can say the door opens inward.
Okay, so this door, this house, like how far away am I now? Like at the moment that happens, when she walks inside, or he, or they walk inside.
How far do you want to be away? I think with your 50 feet, you can be as far away as you want to be.
Okay. Like 30 feet.
Okay.
25 to 30 feet.
Okay.
What's the window situation?
There are some on like an upper level. There is a window next to the door. But it's kind of like almost like townhomes. Almost, they're all built like right next to each other, stuccoed together. Just these sort of almost like duplexes, if you will.
Are any of the windows open?
None that you can see, no.
Okay.
Do
Do what?
it.
Go around the back and
Go-
send the snake in.
Go be a
The
silly
other
rogue.
side.
I
Go
was
do
thinking
silly
that.
rogue stuff.
I am gonna do silly rogue stuff.
This is the back of the house, by the
Oh,
way.
okay.
This is the back. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a light on inside?
It's broad day.
So no.
That's right. Right.
Is there like, I don't know, the snake can probably fit under the door as long as there is a little bit of
Has
a...
your snake been following you?
He's got 3.
No, I got 2 more I can use if I
no,
want.
that's fair. That's fair.
Even if it just peeks its head in underneath to look.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna summon both snakes.
Okay.
I'm going to command one to slither around to the back, to the other side of the house,
Okay.
and tell me what it looks like. And then for the snake that I have with me, I'm going to see if it can't sneak up there and peek under the door.
The snake in the front tells you it's just a standard home. There's a red door, 2 windows on either side, and then 1 window above. Cookie cutter, the same as the rest of the houses. This part of the smelting doesn't have too much variety, as it was supposed to be sort of like an excerpt of the Iron District, but they stopped that in the later years of Burnwell. So nothing spectacular about it. As far as this snake that is peeking under the door, go ahead and roll stealth. Is it getting under the door, or is it just like looking in?
Peeking. Yeah, just looking in.
Okay, then roll perception.
Puts his hands up.
I will let you know the DC is going to be a little bit higher because you still got to get under the door. I don't know how thick this door would be.
Well, that's okay, because I rolled a 19, so that's 21.
Okay, good stuff. As they look in, they see what looks to be a dusty kitchen. There's like kind of one of those like fire stoves, a dinner set, table, all that kind of stuff. There's a doorway to the right, and they can see feet standing in front of the door, as well as a couple of bodies milling about inside.
Okay. Now it's time for me to execute my plan that you didn't know I had up my sleeve.
All right.
So I'm going to call the snake back really quickly, because there are people inside there.
Yes.
Call my snake back. And I'm going to whisper, or actually I don't have to do that. Telepathically tell him. Here's the plan. And I want you to transform into your monster form and pretend like you're gonna kill me. And then, when I telepathically tell you, you are going to transform back to a snake and retreat back to. I don't want you to go back. Go back to the my last coin.
Okay,
So-
you're trying to make
so
a
you-
scene.
Yes. So, does my snake transforms into the monster, and then I am gonna run up to the door, and I'm gonna start banging on it. Bang.
Oh my god, the voice. Is it?
Okay.
Did you hear about the Yuan Ti attack in the Iron District?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Shit's
this is a
crazy.
big deal. I'll let you roll performance with advantage.
Hard to believe.
Not hard to believe.
No, that's just what people are gonna be saying.
You ever make your way up to the Iron District?
Okay.
That was
Well,
a UNT attack.
I rolled 2 14s plus 0, so 14.
What's that for? For the.
For the performance.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you're banging on this door, and they open up, and you see a larger man, and he looks and he sees you screaming, knocking on the door. And this beast, this cobra-like man, is trying to, like, vampire bite you, rip your neck off. And as soon as the door opens, they look up and they hiss and turn into a snake and find themselves scurrying away back into the dust of Burnwell.
So the door opened.
The door opened. There's a man there. And
What does he look like? Have I seen him before?
No, he's like a burly kind of Kratos-looking dude, big beard.
Okay.
Yeah, just he looks like he was probably some sort of like lumberjack, or definitely works a blue-collar job.
Okay. So in my hysteria, I'm like I was banging on the door, and then he opens the door, and then I'm like pawing at him, like, you know, and then like if he has anything loose on him, I want to try and rip it off.
Oh, God.
I need sleight of hand as he like pulls you in and starts shouting and barking orders at the people inside as he was reaching for his sword, but now he's trying to console you. So
Natural 20, 31.
Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck up.
okay, nice. I'd say you have no problem stealing. That's pretty good. You find a coin purse.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
And he,
So he's trying to console me.
yeah, he's just like, calm down. It's okay. Look, they're gonna get him.
They're gonna get him.
And you see two men dressed in just everyday, like commoner clothes, rush out, pulling out scimitars as they rush, and he points out which direction the snake went.
Okay. And then I'm still trying to act, so I guess this is all part of the act. It's
It's okay.
So, but what I'm doing now is I'm like trying to like slow my breathing, after you just like survive a near-death experience. Oh my God, I couldn't believe I'd never seen such a thing before. Have you?
And it's all right. He's just sitting. He sits you down at the table. And the doorway that is inside the home, he walks over there, and before getting you like a drink or anything, he closes the door. Then he comes back. I have tea. Take
Oh,
this. Breathe.
Thank you so much.
Why was that thing chasing you?
I gotta say, I was out gathering supplies for my business. I'm a local store owner, you see, and I turned the corner and there it was hissing at me. It was a snake at first, and I needed to cross the road and it wouldn't get out of the way, so I tried hitting it with a stick, and then all of a sudden, I nearly have my head bitten off. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I'm gonna need a deception roll. I'm gonna need a deception roll.
Okay.
Also, aren't you like homeless? Isn't
Yeah,
this
I was
a
gonna
Yeah.
say you
homeless
look
disguise?
homeless.
You went
Yeah.
extra homely.
You went extra.
I'm trying to get out of poverty.
Okay.
But you're a
Yeah.
local store owner.
Whatever. Okay.
I
feel like
mean,
that was pretty
maybe
good.
the
That was pretty
store
good
is
off the
like
top.
making stuff on the side of the road.
Okay, here's the deception roll. So we'll see. That's a big fat 3.
It's
In
perfect.
my defense, I think it was a pretty good story.
It was a great story.
I tried to smack it and it turned. And
That's
he.
funny because that literally happened to me like 2 days ago.
That's
What?
Yeah, I was hiking with Yusuf and Jasmine, and we were going rock climbing, and I went back to the car to get something, and I was coming back. There's this big snake in the middle of the trail, and I couldn't get around it. And I was like trying to like hit it with a stick, but it wouldn't leave, and I didn't know what kind of snake it was. So I was like, I don't want to just like walk by it. It could bite me. It could be venomous. So I threw a rock at its head, and I killed it, and I felt really bad.
Oh, it died.
That was based on a true story.
God damn. Anyway, Kratos looking homeboy raises his eyebrows. Well, I'm glad you're all right. Now, you seem fine. So, maybe go back to your shop.
Okay, yes.
Feel free
Thank
to
you for
take
the-
that cup with you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate this. And were there other people that I saw their faces while I was on there?
I'd say sure. Yeah, you have a high enough perception. I'd say if someone's running out of a house, you'd probably, depending on how deeply you were buried into this man's chest while you were exclaiming, I don't know, you know. But I think it's fine.
straight into the titties.
Yeah, how
Okay.
big is his pecs?
How big?
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
What
how
is he?
deep did
Is
he
this
put
like
his
a
face
six-
in?
Yeah.
You know,
These are
6'10"
like
guy?
no, he's like maybe 5'10" at best, 5'8".
But does he have really large?
Yes, he's at least a double D.
Hell yeah.
He's a wide
Homie is
man.
yoked.
Yeah, you put him right in between.
Okay. Well, I get up and I say thank you for the tea, and I take that with me definitely. Hint, hint. And then before I leave, I try to get one last glimpse at the layout of the house. What does it look like? Any clues? Anything standing out? You know?
Let's see. Go ahead and roll perception or investigation. I would say, we'll say investigation.
I knew you'd fucking do that. I should have rolled before you said anything.
That wouldn't stop it from being an investigation roll.
Damn it. House 2.
House two.
Whoa. Ooh.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
we're
you're
dumb.
not-
See,
you're
if you
not.
had said perception, he had rolled, it would have been high, and then you would have said, but it's investigation, and then it still would have been a high roll, because Airsid's not good at investigating.
That's funny.
No.
That's funny. You don't see anything, especially because he closed the door. I'd say with your passive perception, the room on the other side of the door, at least what you could glimpse of it, looked kind of empty.
Interesting. Like, actually, just nothing in there.
It looked kind of empty from your purview. You don't know what's
Okay.
in there, but it didn't look heavily decorated.
Secret
Okay.
tunnel.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm good. I think that went pretty successful in Airsid's mind. And so I take my cup of tea and I exit. And I go back to last coin to try
Are
and
you-
rendezvous with my snakes. What?
You stealthing back?
Yes. Yeah. So, like, as soon as I get away and I think, you know, like I turn a corner, then I'm going to stealth.
Okay, roll.
21.
Good to know.
Kane feels a little warmth in his heart as he feels his friend do something devious.
Kane-like.
He's like, oh, he's still got it.
I know they're out there just making horrible decisions.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not rolling this dice for the rest of the session.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
We hate that.
Okay, well, I don't know what your plan is going to be, but let me tell you what my plan is going to be so you know. My intention is to stealth back to my last coin, have my 3 snakes rejoin into my necklace, and teleport back into the black metal barrel.
Where are you teleporting from? Just like some area in my last coin? Like next to my
Well-
last coin? You're not going in there and
Yeah, no, like the back, or like once I get my snakes, like the back or an alley or around there. Like once I just need to go there to get my snakes and then find somewhere secluded around that area.
The outhouse.
Yeah, the loo.
yeah.
Yeah.
The bathroom, honestly, the bathroom.
Okay. You go to the John and you
Cool. Okay, great.
Nice.
So we hang out. You come back. You tell us about your findings, I'm sure.
What a great adventure.
I tell you all about it, and I leave
Yeah.
out the parts that didn't make me look good.
Okay. I'm like, oh, sounds pretty good. So.
Wow,
Okay,
you're so
and then-
sick.
And then we just wait to see if we get a response.
I guess we got 2 days before
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go and
Yeah.
meet with Dingus.
No, this
But
would have
also-
been after the 2 days. This would have been the day.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Okay, so just also, by the way, I tell you guys, you know, hey, I've got this teacup, so we can teleport into this house.
Where presumably the lady dropped off the thing is from.
Yes, and I have this guy's coin purse, so we could scry on him.
If you want to go back to Tomomori to do so.
Yeah.
But I have teleported today, so I must
Yeah.
rest.
I mean, you know, it is something. There's something gained, I suppose.
I thought that was pretty successful.
You know, I think it was a pretty good plan. I'll give you inspiration for that.
It's good.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
Well then, Narissa, do you want to go and see if you can speak with Matthias and see if you have garnered a response, or
Sure.
do I go ask Metal for some scraps and put it in a bag?
Man, you really want to do this scrap metal plan?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
It is. It would be very funny if he opened it, you know, right in front of you and poured it out and was like, "What is this?"
And then you could be like, oh, whoops, that's
the wrong
Oh,
bag.
that's the wrong bag.
gotta go back.
I picked up my bag of random assortment of metal instead of the gold. I hate it when I do that. Look, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised.
I put them in a trunk right next to each other. Just
Look.
because I was in a rush.
If we'll put him in a bag if there's no response.
Lucian? Oh, put
Matthias.
in a bag?
Put them in a body bag.
Put him.
Oh, man. Oh, that's messed up. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Oh
Why?
no.
Are you gonna go talk to Matthias?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, good, because I'm gonna go grab a pint. In real life.
Yeah.
Okay, so you show up at Matthias's stall, as this woman that is not Narissa. Okay, are you like in your like armor and
I
such?
think mostly
like,
what it
your
is that
disguise?
she's just super covered up. Like, I think she's just got, like, every part of her body is cloaked in some kind of dark fabric. You can't see her face at all, because she has that, like, helmet that comes down, as well as, like, she'll wear a mask across the bottom of her face.
Sure.
Just can't see.
Okay, so this amorphous figure
Yes.
walks up to Matthias's stall.
Mhm.
How can I help you? And he's just kind of going through his ledger. He's sorting through like all kinds of miscellaneous items, be it like screws, nails, bolts, fruits, vegetables, produce.
Wow.
Yeah, he does everything.
He's real short, so I'll lean down.
You don't have to do all that. I can hear from up there.
I don't necessarily want to be overheard.
So, you have a job.
I sent a letter a little while ago.
The one for tragedy. I haven't yet to receive a response.
How long do you think it would be?
Depends on where they are.
You don't know.
No, I don't keep tabs. I'm just the middleman.
I hate this motherfucker.
I know. If you're just the middleman, then I guess I can't expect much from you.
No. But if you have a job, I won't miss you. It'll go through me.
Just know that it's very important. That letter and getting something back.
No one tells tragedy what to do. Especially not me. However, I assure you, it will make its way to her.
Okay. I walk back and I'm like, no. Nothing yet, but it's only been a couple of days, so maybe we just need to give her more time because she could be somewhere else that could take forever for the letter to get back. So
Sure. So, are we just gonna wait around then?
Well, is it a new day?
No, so you're not going to make your pickup.
I mean, what's the point? There is no point in picking it up.
If they're waiting for the letter.
Let's just wait.
Well,
Maybe there's
well,
something.
Well, there's something that we can do while we wait. We can go to Tomawari and scry.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah. If we want to, we can do that.
Okay. I'm going to start tallying these days instead of counting them.
Let's go back to Tomamori and hang there for I don't know what day of the week it is, but
So, we started on the 7th day of the 3rd week of the mischievous moon. So now we are on the 27th. So you got 3 more days before the courtship moon starts.
okay. Let's wait until
Do we have the sending stones, or did
No.
we?
No.
the Weiss Guardians fucking took it from us. Bitches. They took all of Kane's shit and they just said, not yours. Which, why did he have everything? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That just happened.
Let's give it 10 days and then come back.
Sure.
Okay.
And try and scry in the meantime.
We can scry on him every single day. We can scry on this man 10 times.
Okay.
Maybe we glean some information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we use every day we scry on this man 10 times, he gets a -5 or something to his roll.
Okay.
And then we'll see him somewhere,
I'm just going to roll the once. -5.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he has a -5. That's huge. Let's see. Throughout the 10 days, you see him between homes. Generally, he's at that same location in the kitchen, letting people in and out, and just letting them in the other door. They kind of walk past him. He checks some things. You don't see anyone of note. It seems to be just myriads, just commoners coming in and out of this home. And every once in a while, you see him at his house with his kid, who you only see for 3 days near the weekend.
Do we ever see that same lady that Ersid saw before?
No. Not a single person that has walked into this house has been the same.
Do we ever see the people leave the house?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just through the back door, in and out.
That's he's never anywhere else besides there and his home.
Okay. And they don't bring anything in that we notice. They bring in bags of stuff, pouches of gold.
I mean, you might see them bring in like bags, but they don't like show them to him. They don't open them up. They don't use this room for anything but passage.
When he lets them in,
Mm-hmm.
what happens? Where do they go?
They walk
Do they go
past him
out
into
of-
that room that you think is empty.
When he lets them in,
Yes.
do we ever hear the knock?
Yes.
Cool.
Nice.
So we
Very
can
good.
assumedly do the same knock to enter
Replicate
if
the
we
knock.
tried.
Don't see why not.
Cool.
And
Great.
after scrying on him for some time, is there ever a time when it appears as though no one is in the house?
You would not be able to really see past this room. I mean, scrying only has a 10-foot radius.
That's fair. So, but I guess what I mean is,
A less
Over the
guarded
top-
front room that he's in.
this room,
Mm-hmm.
over the time that we scry on him, we see people coming in and out. Do we see other guards or other people that stay in this house and open the door? Or is it just this guy?
Okay, so, I mean, there are some same faces, but there's simply other guards that kind of sit at the table. BS.
And through all hours of the day and night, it appears that there's always those
At least-
3 guards in there.
Like when he leaves, can we see someone else staying behind?
Let's see if you ever see him leave. If I roll above a 50, you never see him leave. You've never seen this man leave
So we just saw him there and at his
house.
abode. Okay.
Well, we could do the knock if we need to get in. People go into that room and then they walk out, or they go into that room and they disappear.
You wouldn't know.
Okay. Well,
Okay, well, here's a plan.
Lay it on me.
Why don't we do the knock separately? You know, you go in, you go in, you go in. And just make our way in there and find out where it leads.
One thing
Well-
I will say, I think you guys would be lucky enough to see this. You may have never seen him leave, but there's one day where Sadame sees him shaking down wealth in my last coin.
Shaking him down like
you owe us
getting
money.
mad.
Yeah.
You owe us money.
No, he wants to know why he sent that woman there.
The woman I was following.
Or the shabby homeless man.
Oh.
Because those other 2
okay.
boys saw you go
Yeah,
back
saw
there
me go
because
to
they
my
were
last-
over there because they chased the fucking snake who went back there. Sons of
That's okay. I
bitchin'
successfully got
snakes.
them off of my fucking tail.
Yeah.
You know, my bad, wealth. But
Yeah. All you ever did for
Okay.
us was make me a glass eye.
All you ever did for us. Okay. All right. So if that's what we glean, then we can go back.
Okay. So then. Gosh.
Lord Almighty, give me strength.
So we'll say you're there on the 11th day. So we've gone through half a month in this session. Okay.
Okay. Go talk to him
Go
again.
fucking talk to Matthias again.
Who's talking to me?
Me.
Okay, you're talking to Matthias. Yeah. You come up and you ask him for a letter, and we don't generally hold on to things like this. You come tomorrow. I knew
Fine.
you did receive a letter.
Good. A little nervous about it, but okay. Okay, I'll go back and I'll tell them.
You tell us the sitch?
Yeah, I received the
Okay.
letter. He says be there at high noon. I definitely don't want to go alone if you guys want to, like, hide in the crowd.
Yeah. Also, can you fit a snake in your bag?
Yeah.
I don't think if you're wearing all these robes and things, you're fine.
Yeah. I can.
Okay. So you take one of my snakes. And then, yeah, I guess it's high noon.
That's when he would like. Yeah, that's when he wants you guys to meet.
They really like doing stuff in daytime.
So we get this letter. If it turns out good, fantastic. Great. We have our inn. And if not, then we will work on getting into that house.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so I'll tail, along with the snake that she's carrying, I will tail her charismatically.
Charismatically still.
You're staying back, Lucian.
Yeah, just in case, I want to ask Metal if he'll give me a sack full of metals, shavings and scraps and dog shit.
He shrugs. Don't know what you need it for, but I have plenty of scraps.
Better if you don't know, actually.
True.
Well then, I won't ask.
The ignorance is
And give it a little shake. How close to coin does it sound?
Not.
Good.
great. I got it right here, and you just use it as like a really heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit 'em.
I'll stay back a little bit, but I want to be able to attempt to be close enough that I can jump in if something goes down.
And also, like when we get really close, actually, no, before we leave, I'm going to disguise myself as a different commoner, not the same one that was attacked by a UNT.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Okay.
as a different commoner.
Understood. So you're stealthing as well behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
But
need
I'm
to.
like alleyway stealthing.
Okay, so then go ahead and roll a natural stealth. That may impede your perception of the situation a little bit. You might be stuck with audio rather than visual. And then Ersid, stealth with charisma, please.
19.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You make it to Matthias's stand, and he kind of looks at you inquisitively. Lots of people looking for the carnival lately. As he hands you this missive.
Weird.
Who else?
I'll take it.
Me?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Any reason why we had to meet so specifically?
Well, I have to get my orders, and we have to keep up looks.
Have a good day. And I'll tip him a gold.
He takes it. And after some time, are you guys just going to some
I'm-
indiscriminate area?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll just walk behind into the alleys where I think he's at.
Okay. And so you guys find an area. You reveal yourself from the shadows, Lucian. Ersid sort of hobbles in as the commoner he is.
Oh, I'm not going to blow my cover, actually. I'm just going to listen through my snake. And
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye out.
At Matthias's stand.
Yeah. Or, like, keep my eye out on Matthias's stand or anyone else who might be looking down that alley or something, you know?
Okay, so you're trying to guard the alley specifically.
Yeah.
Are
I don't
you-
want anyone to watch them.
Okay, are you
Or-
with
or
the
listen.
party?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I understood
Yeah.
the logistics of this.
Probably better. I mean, he is disguised, but it's also probably better if he's not there. I can talk to him, I guess, and it's fine.
I mean, it's all good. I just want to make sure I know what's going on. Ersa, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
16.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll open the letter.
And you get so you're in Burnwell. Dangerous. We're busy. I'll have Rosa send for you when I'm available.
That's something. Okay. So I've got to be here for that to happen. I'm assuming.
Sending?
No. Oh, like send? Like the spell? Oh, okay, then I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Good news.
Great. So, we're doing this still to drag my finger across my throat. Right?
I mean, I think it's the only way.
So, your plan then is for them to contact us and then in their own abode lay the smackdown.
I suppose you could say it that way. I mean, we have to find out where the orb is, so I don't know. We'll have to figure it out because we have to figure out where that is. We can't just kill them and then not know where it's at.
Yeah.
We have to know where they took it. Maybe I can talk to her. Maybe she'll tell me something. We'll see. But this is the closest we've gotten.
Oh, for
You're
sure.
Right. You're right.
And while you guys are doing that, Ersid's just kind of getting too into character, and he's like, starts like, you know, in Assassin's Creed 1 where you have the crazy person every once in a while just walking around with his hands like this. I'm just like, the government's watching us.
No. Street crier. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So?
roll performance with advantage.
Not funny.
Wow.
That's so dumb.
That is so dumb, but I love it.
No, that's good
so
stuff.
dumb.
Okay, people are actively avoiding you.
Nice.
And some people start to crowd around you, and they start to believe in your mission as they start to say down with Denise, as that is the woman who's trying to take the crown.
Down with Denise. Down
Well,
with
then I take
Denise.
this as an opportunity to fuel their fire a little bit.
They're feeling period. What do you want to do that? Because you already got them hyped up.
Yeah, you know, I say, let's march to the Capitol
Jesus Christ.
in demonstration, peaceful demonstration.
Yeah. Peaceful.
I roll persuasion, my guy, with advantage.
Peaceful demonstration. I'm gonna lay out in front of the castle.
Okay, so roll 1, 22. Yeah, that's gonna be a 22.
March.
Okay. And they start marching through the streets, and they're picking up like planks and like boards from the furnace exchange from their homes. Some of them are tearing like wood off of like homes as they start to make like signs, and you can just hear them chanting, down with the knees, down with the knees. And like the hammers are starting to get involved. How close are you getting to the Iron District gates as this proliferation of people?
Oh, so like actually, as they like start marching, I like kind of just like slip
Slip
out
into the back.
I turn back down the alleyway, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ! I just go out of hands.
Oh,
You just started a fucking riot.
Yeah.
In the
And
city.
then walked away.
I can't roll like that when I'm trying to accomplish something.
You accomplished something.
No, I did actually. I don't want Denise to take the throne. She's trying to usurp it. So that's what I thought I'd take that opportunity to help our boy.
I'll need a stealth roll with charisma. I'm willing to give you advantage, But as the hammers begin to crack down on this,
Erson gets arrested for a third time. You're just going to jail, dog.
Motherfucker, you better hope.
27.
Okay.
Come on.
okay, you're fine. You get
Thank
out. You
God.
see the rest of these people getting arrested and corralled and contained.
Oh,
Some
shit.
of
I
them
feel
are
bad.
climbing the gates to the Iron District and making it in.
Good for them, honestly.
Should we help them? Now I don't know.
Hey, it all shows that they're not happy with the situation, so.
You know what? No, you're right, and that's what it takes to bring down corruption. So
Yeah. Well.
good on them. They just needed a little push, you know. Ultimately, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. Great. So,
Yeah.
Should we go back?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back in the black metal barrel once again. Also, this whole time is just sipping tea and watching you guys, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, once we get upstairs, I'm like, all right, Erson. This
Oh, you
is,
tell me all about it.
yeah, this is our inn. So now what?
All right, that's great. So they're just gonna send to you,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Telepathically. Okay. So I guess we could just muck about a bit. We could continue scrying on that guy, or
You have a letter from her.
whoa,
This is true.
whoa, we got a letter from her.
You could attempt it
Yeah.
Go
till we
try
get
it.
called. And then, bada bing, we're back when they're ready.
Yeah.
Let's leave first thing, and I mean, actually, I have teleportation today. We can leave if we want.
Sure.
Okay, you're leaving. You're going to Tomomori, and you're trying to scry
Fucking fast traveling.
once a day.
Dude, it feels actually broken. Like I feel like I'm cheating.
It feels a little broken.
It's
But
it's part of the
that-
game.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
No,
In there.
we're we deserve it. We're level 10, right?
You getting this pretty early.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a level 7 spell. You're like that's
I-
like 4 levels early.
No, you're right. Well, I'm honored.
Okay, so you go in. Are you guys just trying to scry until success? You just trying every once in a while?
Well, I don't want to like be rude to it's my half sister that's doing this, right?
Sodome is doing it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Connell's
I guess,
not
like-
nearly powerful enough to do this.
oh,
That was your sister.
right. Yeah, like once a day or until she sends to Narissa, whichever comes first.
They don't know if they're attempting...
No,
To
I
be
just
scryed
read
on.
through it and it doesn't say anything about them knowing whether you fail or succeed.
Yeah, so we could just try indefinitely
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
it works, or we get a message from Val.
Yeah.
It says, let's fight to the death.
Oh, that's not even a contest.
Hey, Narissa, have you ever considered that maybe she's trying to double cross you now?
Yes.
Okay. She does, from what you've told me, hate your two friends. Your two best pals.
She does. But I wasn't there when they did the thing, so I don't know if that would be enough.
They seem pretty shifty.
They are. I'm sure they wouldn't just. I mean, I'm sure they have something in place.
Okay. So you guys
All
are
we
sitting
need
on
to do-
Tomomori until this happens.
Till we get the scry to go off, or they call us.
Or they call you. Okay. I mean, let me see.
She's too good. She's too good at not being
No.
scryed on.
There's a lot
What
of
do you-
things working here.
What do you roll against Scry?
It's a wisdom
Wisdom.
save. That's just, this is such a range. So let's
We're time skipping.
we'll call this a 1 in 20 chance. That's not how probability works, but we're calling it a 1 in 20 chance. So then that means I'd have to roll under a 20.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. 13.
And we'll say 1 day has passed because I already rolled for them.
Okay.
But it's easier for me to use percentages for shit like this than just keep rolling and rolling. And the next day. And the next day. And the
And the
next
next-
day.
Have you ever considered how your friend Kane will feel if you kill the girl that he loves?
Of course I have.
How do you think? How do you think he'll feel?
I don't think he would enjoy to hear that, but look,
I think he'd rather be free.
I don't know. My thought, and this really is the craziest idea that we could have. We can kill them. You let me talk to her first. See what I can get. If they devised a trap and they're trying to kill me first, then we just fight them. They started it. But if she's genuinely interested in talking, maybe I can work something out. I can kill her, and then we can revivify her. She did die.
10 days later.
I like the calendar in the background was passing when we were
As we're
having that
talking.
conversation.
And Sodome reports that they have seen them centered on Rosa in a jungle of some sort.
Is it a hard to see in jungle?
Like, is it dark? Wait.
Like, does it look like the black bark tangle?
You would not describe the Black Bark Tangle as a jungle. Probably more like a forest.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
Cholt.
who? You said
It's possible.
Rosa? We're on Rosa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Tragedy and Glacier are both there. Along with a woman. She wears a black robe. Or a white robe with black accents. Their hair is almost pitch white, but their skin dark like charcoal, leading them somewhere.
They could be in Cholt.
There's a couple
In
of places they
Chalk.
could be.
I mean, it's a jungle.
Well,
Time of day is it, and how long can you scry for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Would you?
minutes.
I mean, since you guys are there, I'm sure she could grab you and describe things.
Yeah.
Okay. As she talks, she mentions ruins. Great and dark like charcoal. Not charcoal, like a strange sort of iridescent obsidian that lines these rocks. Some sort of ancient ruin that she has never seen before.
Does that sound familiar?
No, not to you.
Doesn't sound familiar to anyone.
You guys can roll history.
I am proficient. Maybe. I've read a lot of books. Okay.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
You got a natural
Nice.
20. Okay, good stuff.
But
So did
it's
I.
-1.
No way.
Yeah.
I got a
Tyler, roll
21.
another one.
You got a
Dang it.
21.
Yeah.
You guys know of. There are myths that there was a third elven race, and they used to take home in parts of the surface world, but after some sort of betrayal, out of some sort of agonizing decision, the wood elves and the high elves banished them from Elbrun. The only thing that comes to your mind are ruins of the drow.
And they would be in like Bayanan?
There is I wonder. You would know that the ruins of the drow are spread across all of Elbrun, some in Bayanam and some on Norfain, in a place called Atwanesh.
Okay. So it's that one that's over this direction?
Yes.
Where do we put the
The
map
home of Heavenspire.
I've wanted to go there since we started.
Okay. So it is on this continent. So we can do two things. Can
you-
Sodome send at all?
Solomon would be able to send.
So she could send to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
easily.
So
And she's send to them because
Yes.
she's seen them.
Easily.
Okay, that's good to know.
So, we can go to where they're at. Not like super useful beyond we could check out Heaven's Spire. Or they're going to be there for a while, I'm assuming, looking for maybe the black orb. Because if they don't have it, and that lady was white with black on her robe, so I don't know. You know, they're out there doing something. We could go to Molitushu and see if we can get in touch with the Umbral Choir, which would give us access to more maybe like people with arcane magic that might help us.
What do we need them to help us with?
I don't know, we've just been running into a lot of problems as far as like any arcane spells. Couldn't cast alarm, couldn't find anyone with the glyph spell, you know what I mean? Just like, and we
Yeah.
did get that letter from Nonnery's friends like forever ago that was like, we're up here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where Nonnery is from?
Yeah. So like,
So you don't want to just dive head first into the spire.
I mean, what do we know about it?
What do you know about Heavenspire? Let's see. I mean, it is fabled to be the essentially the staircase to Myrmidon, the home of the dragons. But it takes, it's like a 80 days and 80 nights kind of thing. There's no one on this planet who has returned from the trek of Heavenspire.
That's so fucking cool.
Do we think that that's where we're there
This
going?
is getting real Indiana Jones shit.
It's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Maybe I'm thinking that because I just watched the new one, but I'm having a good time.
It is kind of Indiana Jones-esque. I mean,
Like we're going into the Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
you know what?
Kalima.
Okay, how about this? We do both of those things because we have teleport. I don't think getting in touch with the Umbral Choir is going to take like that extremely long. We already know how to kind of do it. They already know of our presence and our existence. Then we can teleport back as close as we can get to Atanesh. Maybe the Umbral Choir will know something that we don't. And it will help us get to Heaven's Spire, and if they get done with whatever it is that they're doing, they'll just send to me, and we can keep Sadame scrying on them in the time being, and she can send to us any new information that she finds.
Yeah. Do you think they're trying to ascend Heaven's Spire?
They might be.
What could be up there that would be attracting them? The Fountain of Youth?
The Gate of Dragons?
The Holy Grail, perhaps?
The key to Dragon Heaven?
Wasa's giggling.
Well, I'm assuming there's got to be something fancy up there.
And maybe the choir, which is a scholar bunch of elf magicians, would know more than us?
Perhaps they would. Better than fucking sitting around in Elf Town.
Nothing wrong with Elf Town.
Nothing wrong with Elf Town. You guys have great beer.
Okay.
I'm just meaning, you know,
Yeah, I think
better
getting
than sitting around.
Getting a move on, doing something
Right.
will help us.
Well, let's do it then.
Okay. So, the chase for Big Black is over.
It's
It's postponed.
Paused
postponed, yeah.
indefinitely?
Yeah, well,
No.
we kind of have found our query,
Yeah.
really, you know?
Yeah. Big Black was just a means to an
Yeah.
end.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay. Sounds good.
But I'll still beat him up if.
Oh yeah,
you
he's
know,
still
if we
gonna
ever get the
die at
chance.
some point. His life keeps getting saved because of circumstances.
So,
Yeah, so I guess we would teleport to the Pleasant Wood and
Walk from there.
walk up to Molly Two Shoe.
okay. Understood.
Because that's the closest we can get.
Okay, so it's been another 10 days. So I'm trying to think. That was the 8th, so it would be the 18th. Of the courtship moon. Okay. So, this is uncharted territory. Are you just going to where in are you trying to get into Molly Tushu? Are you trying to get to the nearby forest to summon the Umbral Choir? What is the goal here?
Yeah, the forest, I think.
Okay, understood.
And your timepiece will lead us there as long as we're within 10 miles of it.
Oh, that's right. Well, someone has to know where it is.
But as long as anybody within the 10 miles knows where it is, I think is what it says. It says something kind of insane like that.
No, you are correct about that, but I will...
So, like, I guess
Oh,
if
yeah.
we're, within
Read
10
that to
miles
me.
of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Read
Oh,
to me
I mean,
this
that's
feature.
true. If we're within 10 miles of them... Okay, but here it is. Turn-by-turn directions. You can name any location within 10 miles of your current location that is known to at least one creature also within 10 miles of that location, including you. Once you have the name of the location, a disembodied voice heard only by you provides directions to the location by the safest, most direct route. The voice knows to avoid natural hazards so that it does not send you through trackless wilderness or into a lake, but it has no knowledge of or ability to help you avoid monsters, enemies, traps, locked doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're just trying to get to the forests
Yeah,
near
just
Molly Tushu.
Get there quicker than if we were kind of like
Just
yeah.
goofing around.
We have the GPS on for this one.
Okay. Nice. I like that. Let's see.
Might as well use it. We have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what it's for, right? Isn't that what you use things like that for?
Mm-hmm.
So with this time, I'm gonna say that's at least.
It's a long trek. I know. It's like a week and a half at least.
Yeah, it's a ride. It's at least a ride. Let me see. If this is,
Yeah.
So that's 4 days.
We've not been there.
Yeah, we've not been there.
Yeah, it's gonna take about 10 days. Do you have a boat? You
Kane
don't.
did.
He does have a boat.
No, we don't. What if we built one? I'm kidding.
I'm an
Well,
artificer
that's
now.
literally like a thing you could try.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be good.
I
None
don't
of you
think it'd
guys
be
have
good.
like woodworkers
No.
tools.
I just watched a guy on a loan build a boat, and he's like, I've never built a boat before, but I know what one looks like, and he did it, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's possible.
Yeah. The whole time we're walking, I'm asking Lucian questions about his life, because I feel like we...
Well, don't ask him questions.
Do you have a favorite color?
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blue,
But you're wearing red.
but that's not just. It's just a family thing.
Okay.
But my favorite color is blue.
What's your favorite animal?
A cat.
Really? You look like a dog
was-
person.
What was the best monster that you've hunted?
Well, I mean, I do fancy hunting vampires, but you know,
Oh, really?
I've hunted all kinds of fiends,
How many vampires have you
Bulgra.
killed?
countless.
Really?
Yeah,
Really, countless.
countless.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah,
the truth.
I'm rolling inside.
I know.
Go
Roll
ahead.
persuasion.
I don't believe you.
Fight vampires.
12.
13.
Okay. Yeah.
24.
I'm telling the truth.
All right, man. Whatever you want to say.
That must be impressive. I think I killed like 3.
Yeah, I think I killed a couple as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, and it's also like what I was raised for.
Weird. I mean,
don't just-
yeah.
So,
Didn't just
What's
come
the
across
method?
them one time.
what's the best method?
I mean, they're vulnerable to sunlight, running water.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, running water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
We use the water above them
And then,
in our trap.
you know, for greater vampires, you have to kill them where they rest.
Oh.
You mentioned
They
that,
have to be.
that one disappeared in mist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You have to find its origin.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
Wow.
we didn't know it was a vampire until we were like fighting it.
Mm.
It was kind of like a werewolf, almost.
Interesting.
You fought your fair share of werewolves as well.
Plenty.
Interesting.
No, not countless,
Just a few.
but you know, here and there.
I mean, were you a child soldier?
No. I was raised from them at about 7. I was just an orphan boy.
When did your family die?
I was 13.
And you're how old now?
20.
Oh, you're younger than me. Barely.
So you've actually now lived longer without your family than when you did.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Sorry to
How does
hear
that make
that.
you feel?
Such a funny question to ask.
Bad. You know?
And Ericid just kind of looks off into the distance,
I was
knowing
in
a thing or two about living
Yeah.
without their family.
all of us. I never
All of us,
had a
yeah.
family. That's not a thing we do on Chult.
Wassa looks a little sad at that.
You don't have families on Jolt?
No. I was born amongst many others, all basically on the same day we hatch. And then we are taken care of. The weak ones are thrown out. The strong ones are put into pairs. At the end of the training, when I was like 19, we had a really big brawl, a fight at the end. Only one left standing. And I didn't die, but I didn't win. So, you know, no family. I don't know who my mother was. And if I had been the winner, I would have taken the mantle of the new pitmaster. And then, I don't know, they would have made me have the next generation of babies.
You would have spawned the eggs.
Yeah, which now kind of sounds... Don't know how much I would have, like, enjoyed any of that.
Funny how it sounds when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Just an endless cycle. And for what?
And for what?
The upbringing sounds similar. A bunch of warriors all put shitty situations, killing things, and being bred for the sole purpose of killing something else. Though I was not going to be made to spawn eggs.
Well, if you landed on Chult, maybe you would have.
I don't know much about UNT, but I think a human boy maybe wouldn't have been the best match.
No, but they can turn you into the... Look, you don't need to know about the monsters.
And what about you, Ericid?
What about me?
Well, you seemed to trail off when I talked about dead family, so...
Yeah, well, I know a thing or two about loss and not living with your family. That's it.
Damn.
And I speed up a little bit.
I speed up a little more.
I'd let them speed up.
And I like catch him out of the corner of my eye. Can I help you?
Just seemed like he needed some companionship.
I've got companionship. And I turn around. And his name was Kane. Alright?
Said,
And the only reason we're doing any of this is to get him out of there. So you can take your consolation and shove it where it don't shine. And I push him in the shoulder.
And Uwasa runs up to you and like just hugs you really tight around your waist and looks at you, and you can see tears kind of in her eyes, and she's just shaking her head a little bit softly.
And I just look around at the scene I caused. I'm sorry.
And put my hand on his shoulder and say, I've lost a brother. I can't imagine losing two. And I'm not trying to replace him. And I'll do what I can to help you get him back.
It's been a long time since I've met someone who would do something so selflessly.
Well,
Can't believe it.
that's kind of my whole shtick.
You're just a
Destroying,
do-gooder.
well, destroying the evil so that everybody else can live.
Ersid looks up and gives him a half smile and blinks away some of the tears. And then just turns around and keeps walking.
I'll give him his space.
And you walk and you realize that you guys have made ample time as the timepiece is leading Ersid as you all follow. And you realize how close you are when you finally meet the Sea of Fallen Stars. And in the night, it's almost more glorious than that of the night sky. As you look in, the water is almost pitch black, specked with red, green, blue, yellow, all colors of the rainbow's stars inside the water of itself. You skip rocks across, and there is no break in the water, no ripples, nothing. As you see, whether it's some sort of life or phenomena specific to this area, shooting stars swimming under the water. You keep walking by and you see large creatures, unfathomable, almost reaching, look like they're swimming towards the ocean as they head towards the bay, like great whales, serpents, whatever they may be. You see a couple of things breach that look like sort of like flying fish, and some of them actually turn into light as they shoot into the sky. A place full of powerful magic. As you continue to walk, you set up camp for the night. And Ersid, it is deep night at this point in time, but you're awakened by a smell. The scent of smoke in the air. You look out and you see what seems to be a sort of like coastal commissary, some kind of hut on fire. You hear a woman screaming. What are you doing?
We haven't made camp. We're just on the road.
No, this is after you've made camp.
Oh, okay.
We'll call this 4 days in.
Okay. I wake up Narissa.
Yes. Something wrong?
Yes. Look over there. And I show her. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, you see it
Okay.
roughly 500 or so feet away.
It's,
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe more like half a mile away.
Okay.
so, I don't know, it'd take a couple of minutes, like 3 minutes to get there.
Half a mile? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can run a mile in 8.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Okay. Do we want to help?
Well, what kind of heroes would we be if we didn't?
Yeah, you're fucking right. I stand up.
And I'll
yeah, I like
I'll
kick
s-
Lucian.
yeah,
Gently.
and
Not gently.
I'll kiss Oasa on the cheek to wake her up, and then I'm going to summon one of my stakes and have it stay at our camp to keep watch,
Okay.
and then guess we should go check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And you rush to this area, and you hear a woman screaming as her house is burning down, and she's surrounded by two misshapen humanoid creatures, bones spurting out of their shoulders and their arms, reaching at least 8 and 9 feet into the sky as they bring down clubs with great fury upon her home. And she sees you all screaming, "Help me," reaching her hand out, and these creatures turn.
Let's fuck them up.
I guess let's go.
Roll
It is-
initiative.
Okay. Hold on, I need to turn the light on.
Yeah, it's getting dark and moody in there.
As the sun sets.
Always so good. Always so good.
16.
18.
Okay.
7. Dude, my initiative rolls are always garbage. I'm just not quick.
Let me get you guys a map going.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. However, I do apologize. Roll 20 does not want to play along today.
Never does. Trying to decide if I would sleep in my armor on the road or if I wouldn't.
I feel like you would. The point is to stay
Yeah,
ready.
the point is to stay ready. That would just suck. I'd be like, damn, it's uncomfortable.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't too
But I might.
Hey,
Like, while we're on
can
the
you
road,
believe-
I might.
Can you believe that we slept at a campsite for like 2 months?
No, dude, that would fucking suck. That's
No,
why
we-
our
we did
characters,
that.
yeah,
We
our
did that.
characters are doing that, but not me.
I know, it's so easy to make a lot of these decisions because I'm just like, yeah, fucking, I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Feel free to put your tokens down.
I would never do this, but you know, she would, because she's alright with it.
Yeah, and she's tough and strong.
Yeah.
And I'm a weeb.
I know I would never survive 2 months out. I have to hunt for my own food and find my own water. I can't do that.
You're telling me that weebs can't survive the wilderness?
Not this
No.
one.
Let's see.
Sure, there are some. Not me.
No, I'm
That Venn diagram is very small.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. It's weebs
I
versus-
think I.
There's no shot that I can.
think I cannot place my character. That is generally
Still-
what happens.
Okay, I will do what I can.
Is that the damsel in distress?
Indeed.
Damsel, I'm in distress.
You guys would be over here.
Ah, okay. Is this water or is it like a dry riverbed?
This would be, so water would be all on this side, kind of right here. Where you guys are fighting, it's just kind of like a bank. It might be wet, but we're not going to give you like difficult terrain or anything. I just don't have a map for the Sea of Fallen Stars.
Yeah.
No,
Where are we?
over where Ersid is. I just don't know why Ersid can't use his character.
Well, I can move it once you place it down. I just
But you
can't,
can't
like,
place it yourself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was crazy.
Okay, highest initiative was 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't place myself either.
Why is Kane the only one who could do it?
How do you do it?
You
I
click
just
and
drag them
yeah.
Oh.
from the characters.
Yeah, I've done that. Work.
I'll play with it.
Well, in any case, it's good
Yeah.
now.
Let's kill these fucking monsters.
Okay. Do you guys like announce yourselves? Like, what are you guys doing? As you rush in, you see this as they're heading towards her, ready to bring down these great spiky clubs. You recognize these as the same type of fiend that Lachlan creates.
Great.
Is it nighttime?
Yes.
Okay. There's a big fire, huh?
Yes.
So I want to stay on the outside of where the fire light reaches in the darkness, in the shadows.
Okay, so then if we are gonna do that, you're gonna have to be, because the fire would probably be here, and we'll say light. You might have to be like back here to get away
That's
from
okay.
the light. Yeah, I feel like
Well, that's a big, I mean, it's a big, I understand it's a big fire, but that is a big fire.
it is a big fire. The whole house is on fire.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who's going first? Well, can we just say that I wouldn't cross the light, so I would be further back then.
That's fine.
Did they-
You can be where you need to be.
Okay. So I'll just put it right here.
Just yell at that lady to like get behind us.
Do they have a higher initiative than 18? The monsters?
Yeah. Who's going first?
No, it's definitely player turn.
Okay, cool. Well,
I mean, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick to the ships, have mega advantage, and shoot them. Maybe that will distract their attention.
you want to go first?
It really doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
think we're all
it
gonna do
doesn't
the
matter.
same
Oh,
thing,
just,
so
just do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Oh. Can we say that before we start, I did Long Strider?
No.
No? Okay, that's fair. Alright, that's okay. I have, like, is this over here outside of the light?
Let me see. Show me one more time. Like where you are
Like
now.
over here?
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're probably right at the edge of like the dim light that the fire emits.
Okay. Well, no, I'm going to.
you can
Well,
just
sorry,
stay
I'm
where
sorry.
you are if you want.
No, well, no, I need a line of sight.
Oh,
Can I-
are these trees real?
Yeah, let's run the
Okay.
trees.
So, is this just like tree branches? Can I come stand over here, or like, you know what I mean? Like, where is the center of the tree? Because if I get over here, then I would definitely be in darkness.
Let me mess with the map real fast because it's all nasty. That looks better. So if you stand over here, then you'd be in front of the tree. But I'd say you'd be right at the edge of the light. Let me get a ruler out. So if this is the edge. If you're in darkness over here. That would be right at the edge. So you can use the trees as cover if you really would like to.
But I'm trying to be invisible in the darkness, is what I'm trying to do.
Okay?
I do not want to be in the light.
Okay. Then you'd want to be like the middle of the tree. You'd want to be at least here, if not
Yeah.
further.
Yeah, like this spot right here. Okay,
That's fine.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Oop. I go there, and am I invisible attacker?
You would have it advantage, yes.
Okay. Then in that case, what do I get to do? Gosh, it's been so long since I've fought. What were my bonus actions again? Jesus Christ. I'll do Hunter's Mark.
Okay, you'll do Hunter's Mark on which one?
The closest one to me.
Okay, so you throw out your
The one
Hunter's Mark.
further out.
A green wisp of energy kind of makes its way along that you can see, and it places a mark that, I mean, what does your Hunter's Mark look like once it's on a creature? Is it like chains? Is it like Iscandia, like text?
It's like a green, very thin silhouette that hovers around like the silhouette of their body, and it kind of like makes these like upward trails, like
Okay.
it's dripping, but it's dripping up.
Ooh,
You know what I
like
mean?
that. Okay, awesome. So you cast your Hunter's Mark. Would you still be? You're fine. You count as invisible. So do your thing.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with advantage, with sneak attack, and I'm going to do sharpshooter.
Okay.
The full thing.
Okay.
The full sharpshooter, -5.
Run it.
What is my bonus again? It's +9, right? Okay. So first one's 14. Second one is
14, just-
15.
They both hit. And they both have sharpshooter?
Oh, well, that was one attack. Because I have advantage because I'm an
Oh.
invisible attacker.
Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, you still hit.
Oh, great. Excellent. That's fantastic. Okay, so
Great.
first hit. Okay, gosh, sorry. It's been a while since I've had to fight anything.
Fair enough.
Okay, so 1d8. Am I at 4? Oh my god, I'm at 4 sneak attack d6.
Nice.
And I'm at another d6 because of Hunter's Mark, and then 1d4 for my Sardior.
And
Wow.
you took your extra D8 for your first attack, right?
No, that happens on my second attack.
No, that would be on your first attack.
Oh, for
Gloomstalker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gloomstalker. Okay, well, I didn't add that. Just add that. So I rolled 32 plus 3 is 35, and I'll just roll another d8. Wow, 1. So 36 plus 10.
Did you add your dex as well?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so 46.
46 damage as this arrow strikes true, breaking through one of the spines in its back. Brittle and fragile it makes it look like as it shards out and splinters. The creature screams and looks off into the distance, not seeing you, but seeing the rest of your party. What are you doing with the rest of your turn?
Well, I'm going to take my second attack, because this is my dreaded ambush turn.
Yes.
So that is 15, but I have advantage, so
Yes.
that is 23. And I did not tell you that I was sharpshooting, so that's a bummer. I'll remember next time.
Okay.
But that's a 23 to hit.
Sounds good. You hit.
Okay, and so this time That's just 1d8, 1d6 for the hunter's mark, and 1d4.
Yep.
And that's going to be 10 plus 3, so 13.
10 plus 3 is 13. Okay, looks good. This one doesn't look nearly as bad as it kind of like scrapes past and just through its shoulder, and it roars out into the night. I don't think this thing is really gonna look for you. It sees these arrows coming out, so it is going to.
This music's crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see.
Wow, that must be cool.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
That's
That's
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, hey.
It's gonna fight who it can see.
Bop.
Evens odds. Oh yeah, go ahead.
We'll see.
You'll hit it.
Natural 20.
Oh dang. Okay, let's see how that turns out.
So silly.
Oh, we're adventuring now.
I'm so mad. This strike is just like the anger all bubbling up at once. I'm like, I got fucking thrown into prison for something I didn't do, and now I'm exiled, and my boyfriend was a dick to me the last time I saw him.
And this is the only thing
thing I
I'm
can
good
do.
at.
I'm the only thing I'm good at. So true. All right, I'll give it a smite for fun.
It just fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else do you do
Yeah,
in a
what else?
situation like that? What else do you do when you crit
Yeah, no.
as a paladin?
Smite it. I don't get all of my things because I'm not raging, but it's fine. I still get the lightning damage and the D10.
It's 10 feet away from you. Correct?
I mean, how far did it get up? It looked like it got real close.
I mean, well, you hit it, so you can hit from. Well, you're using the scythe now, huh? So no, it's gonna be right on you because
Yeah.
it wouldn't have reach.
I'm still hitting it though.
That's fine. I just want to
Okay.
know where he is.
Yeah, it's right up on me.
Yeah.
So, and then it's a fiend, so it's an extra D8. So that's 4 or 5 for the second level. 2d8 for the first, 3d8, so 4.
It's a third level spell.
Second, but when you're attacking a fiend, it does
Oh,
an extra.
you're right.
Extremely good. And so it's. Oh, I forgot I have to add. God damn. Let me add all of the crit stuff first. It's 32 plus 6.
This is why I rolled damage using D&D Beyond.
I mean, that's fair, but it just doesn't feel as good.
No, it doesn't.
So it's 47 before I add anything.
That sounds right.
Okay.
God.
And then
Wow.
49, 50 plus 6 plus 9. 86 points of damage.
86?
86.
Jesus.
Wow, so
I told
I
you!
bopped him for 59 and you hit him with an 86. I mean,
That's insane.
Does-
I mean,
does
it
he
is a crit.
disintegrate?
Yeah, I mean, shoot. As he rushes in, you brandish your scythe and
Yeah,
you
you
flare it around you as it crackles with lightning, and a silent lightning strike comes down as it splits through its charred fur and begins to slide in half, falling on the ground dead.
Just. And her eyes are all crackling with like the lightning and.
As they shine
Yeah,
through
the
the
radiant.
visor, That's
And
pretty
that
sick.
wasn't even your turn.
Yeah, that
No.
was his fucking turn.
Player turn.
I'm just like looking at you. You see like the breath come out.
You sure you're not a Tystra guy?
Help the woman! I say.
So yeah, you can go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just. Let's see. Sure, I can make it there.
Said I'll let you get a few hits in.
This is Lucian's first fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
It is.
not counting Narissa.
Yeah, not counting Narissa. So I'll just run in that L shape,
Okay.
brandish the whip. It kind of crackles with lightning as I pull it out and start winding it up.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give him a couple of whacks.
Whack whack.
12?
12 misses as your whip cracks. It takes its great club and just whacks it out of the way.
17.
Hits.
Great. 12 physical. 2 lightning. And all flurry of blows.
Okay, and as you run with the 12 physical, 2 lightning for 14 damage, the whip cracks. Another silent bolt of lightning strikes and brightens the area. You hear the woman scream, and as the lightning courses through this creature's body, it looks at you, and it looks at its sword and bites down, charging its sword with lightning as it brings it down on top of your head. Let's see. That was cocked. Okay.
Is it taking an opportunity attack?
This is not an opportunity attack. This is just a feature that it has.
It can still hit me through mobile?
It's not an opportunity attack.
Okay.
It's just a thing it does.
Yeah.
It's just a bastard.
It's just
It's a thing that I made up that it does.
It is not a thing that I have
I'm just
made
kidding.
up.
I'm
It
kidding.
has a
I'm
feature
kidding.
called free hit.
And that is 21.
21 hits.
Okay. Sounds good. And
Man.
as it brings this down on top of you, you're looking at 11 damage.
Okay.
One day 21 won't hit, you know?
I don't know about that.
Depends on the character.
It does. Maybe
Yeah,
you.
I guess so.
I think 21 will probably hit me unless I get some like insane +3 armor.
23.
It's
7 for the first one. And I'll use a key point on this one for a stunning strike.
okay. What's the save?
16. Yeah, another 23 to hit.
It's
And
Well-
another 7 damage.
okay. It's been stunned. So do you? I think you get advantage,
No, because this is my second flurry of blows.
but it was stunned before that. You use your first flurry of blows to also stunning strike, correct?
No.
Oh, okay. You're doing it on this one. Okay. So then we'll keep that roll.
I didn't
anyway.
say that. It's not fair.
No, you did. You said you spent a key point to stunning strike, didn't you?
No, I only said I'll spend a key point to flurry of blows, hit him the first time, and then now just said second hit, I'll stunning strike.
You have to hit to stunning strike. It's like a smite. So that's why I thought you were doing it on the first
I
one.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
So we can keep it.
Okay.
We can keep it because that's still
So I'll fish for a crit.
fish for a crit.
No.
Okay. Still.
But it's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Jeez.
If somebody else wants to kill it.
Uasa!
Well, how much did you do for your second hit?
Another 7 damage.
Another 7 damage. Okay. Awesome. And so you just kind of like holster the whip back as you throw a kick right across its face. And as you do, you can see its eyes sort of roll back. You know this creature is seeing stars as you hit it with another palm to the chest.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to just kind of stand in front of the lady.
Okay, awesome.
I'll move myself, sorry. Forget I can do that now.
Yeah, and then you just see this creature sort of hanging in a daze. Play your turn. We're giving it to Uwasa or Narissa.
Is the one in front of me dead?
Yes.
Fucking
can go.
vaporized.
Yeah, no, you killed the shit out of that.
Split in half and struck by lightning.
Can I go diagonal?
You go diagonal? Yeah, you can go diagonal. I
Okay.
won't stop you. Unless there's like a tree in the way, you can go diagonal.
I mean, I can get under the trees, right?
I mean, I think we're going to assume they're taking up a 5-foot space. So,
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of weave in between these trees to get close enough to
yeah,
the...
you can. I trust you. You're going to go where you need to go. I'm looking
Is
at a lot
that-
of things here.
Close enough?
It might be difficult terrain. That's like a grove of trees. So can you move 40 feet?
Only if I dash or fly.
Because I would call this grove of trees difficult terrain.
Can't skirt around. You don't have enough movement to skirt around the edge.
I only have 30 feet of movement. If I go this way and then down, it's still like 5, 10, 15. It's like 45.
You should just fly. Just fly on these bitches.
I can. It's a whole action, though.
And you still can't hit it.
Have anything that can hit
Throw the scythe.
Throw the scythe.
it? Provides
Yeah.
I mean,
I can move over and throw a javelin.
can do that.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I think I only did like 30 to it, so it's not super fucked.
All right, I'll just move over as far as I can go. I'll rage. Bonus action. And then I'll throw 2 scythes. Or not scythes, fucking
2 javelins?
2 javelins.
Okay.
But I can't recklessly attack with them, right? Because they're thrown.
Yeah, and I don't think
You have advantage though.
Oh, it is stunned.
Yeah, it is
Stunned.
14.
14. It's
And much higher.
okay. Make sure you're not adding your rage damage.
So that's 2.
Wait a second.
What?
What?
Does Stunning Strike break this move order?
No, it would just skip its turn. That's why
Yeah.
it's player turn now.
Yeah, but then like it would be its turn, and then it would skip its turn, then it would be Owasa's turn, and then it would skip its turn, and then it would be
Until it's my turn
Me.
again and it ends, it is stunned.
That's
it is a
broken.
long ass time.
It's broken in this kind of combat.
Yeah.
It's pretty
that we
broken
have.
here. I'm not
Yeah,
against
that's
it.
what I
Everyone
mean.
complains about the monk being weak. If I
This
think it
makes
ends
it
up being
insane.
too much,
Yeah.
you know, then we'll see. But I don't think this is the fight where I'm gonna draw the line there.
Yeah.
16.
No, people do say that. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. 16.
Damage
16
total.
damage total.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. 2d6 plus an extra little d6 from my radiant. And then I get +3/+3.
Okay, sounds good. Okay,
So
you
16.
chuck the javelins, and they both get right into each side of its chest. They're both sticking out, and it's hard to tell them in the silhouette as the flames dance shadows upon it. What is bone and what is javelin? And Uwasa is going to take a moment over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She should be able to do that. And she is brandishing a short sword this time. That hits. She's gonna take a shot with her hand bow, her hand crossbow. Oh, and these are all at advantage. That still hits. And then she uses her bonus action to throw out another one. Okay, that hits, so we're gonna roll 3d6, and she's gonna go ahead and favored foe. So we're just gonna double it just to make it easy. That's 4, that's 9, that's 18 plus, I believe. So that's 27 as she rains fury upon this creature who is still out of it. Just being knocked senseless.
We're so frustrated. We're taking our frustrations out on these like little fucking beasts.
Yeah.
I'm just having a good time.
Yeah. So I'm just here.
And
Just
at
killing
the
stuff.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. And at the
Wait,
top of the
no.
round, you see it looks as though this woman's hut is starting to cave in. But then it explodes in a fiery rain, and as the fire rains down around you, it begins to catch some of the trees on fire, and you see this creature looks like it's made out of bone, humanoid in shape, a head that's almost like a disc, horns jutting into the sky, and its body that of a horse, made emaciated as it steps out and roars.
What is it? It's a centaur.
It looks like a centaur. A
It
centaur of
looks
some
like a
sort.
centaur.
But it's made out of bone.
It's like it looks super skinny. Whatever kind of carapace is on it, it resembles bone.
Bony centaur.
Ah. Creepy.
Bony pug centaur.
I don't want to use
Top of the
that.
round.
This would be top of the round, starting with player turn.
So, it's appearing right here in this. How do I make that circle? Oh yeah, in that little campfire, which is the ashes of the house.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you'll see it on there in time.
In time. Is the fire gone?
No, it's expanded.
Hmm.
I don't know. Just shoot. It's your thing.
Oh well, I was waiting. Do I need to wait or?
No, you can just do your thing. You know it's here in this area,
Shoot the
and
big
you
one,
ignore,
shoot the other one.
you ignore everything. So it's not like you got to worry about placement. It's not in full cover,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
I just want to make sure that I'm still in darkness.
With the fire expanding, I would say it hasn't expanded far enough to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the new thing
Okay.
The new
because
I'm
at
gonna
this
use
distance
this guy.
I have advantage on it, and you guys still have advantage on the stunned creature.
Not the skull. No. They're just demons out here.
Gold
plaguing
monster.
me.
Okay.
That is pretty sick. I like that token.
It's kind of cool. Huh?
What I was remarking upon as I was reading to myself is I have Hunter's Mark, and when the creature that has Hunter's Mark reaches 0 hit points, I can move it as a bonus action, which I will do because
Okay.
it died. But can I stack Hunter's Mark and Favored Foe?
No, they are both concentration.
Oh, that's what it is. It is.
Yeah.
Rats.
Oh, it is as if you were concentrating. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why I couldn't do it. Okay, so as a bonus action, I will move my Hunter's Mark to this bony skeletal centaur, and
Okay.
I will shoot it with advantage. And I will take a minus 3
Oh, okay.
instead of minus 5.
Okay, so you're only gonna do 6 damage,
Plus
6
8.
extra.
Well, if I remember correctly, you said if I take a minus 1,
7.
that's 6 extra damage.
Okay, understood.
And then minus 2 is 7, and then minus 3 is
Okay.
8.
Okay, works for me.
Hoo-yah! Okay, so 7, 20, 18 plus 9 minus 3 is 24.
Hits.
Okay. Oh my god, and you have a whip too. This is our Indiana Jones
This is
arc.
Oh,
Our
man.
Indiana Jones arc? I guess, yeah.
Indiana Jones is tight.
There's a lot of things this arc reminds me of. Indiana Jones could be one.
Okay, so
Hell's
that's 1d8,
Paradise mostly.
I could see that.
5d6 and 1d4.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. That could have been better. 30.
30 damage.
No,
pretty
no.
good.
Oh, I didn't add the 8. That's 38.
Okay, awesome. As the arrow whizzes past your party, right in between Narissa and Lucian, as it finds a base in this thing's holy chest, it just looks over at you, and you see. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn, by the way?
I really have no reason to move as long as I'm in darkness. If I'm in the darkness, then I will stay where I am.
Okay. And this creature sort of hunkers down, and as it does, the flames that are coiling around the residue of the hut start to condense into this creature, lining its body and entering any seeming hole as it charges a ball in front of it. And I need all 3 of you to make a dex save.
Oh yeah,
Is it a fireball?
we're right in a line.
Oh boy, yeah.
No.
Well, we're in a
No.
line.
No.
I don't. He's talking to me too, so I
Oh,
think
it's like a. But is it a spell or is it just a thing it does?
It's not a spell.
Okay, it's still a dex save, so I get advantage anyway.
Alright.
Very high.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 21, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 dirty.
15.
No, actually, 21 also.
21, 15.
And, what was the verdict on our armor? Was Metal able to enchant either of it with the fire thing? Because I remember saying if it didn't work for mine, that he would stick it on Airsid's.
Ooh. That's right.
Do you guys have fire armor written down?
I mean, you just said you get all your stuff, but we never, like, went over if he was able to enchant the armor.
I'll just
I
roll.
won't be mad. I won't be mad if you say yes, but not this time.
Sure, let's do that. So then you
Okay.
guys are taking
Okay.
it. Luckily, everyone makes the save. But you still take, besides Lucian,
Thank you.
just so I'm aware. Oh god. There's your damage.
Dang.
Dang.
Oh my God, what is
29 fire damage. So you guys would take
I thought that was
14.
I was like, oh my god.
14 fire damage.
Wait. Did I get evasion yet?
Are you a
I
level
did.
7 rogue?
I am.
So you're the only one who gets hit, Narissa.
Nice.
So
As
good
this
for you.
line of fire trails across, just an insane beam as pillars of fire begin to spring up from the ground. Lucian and Ersin are quick to get out of the way, but Narissa, you are caught up in the blast. And that is its turn for now. Player turn.
If there was anyone that should have taken it, it was you.
Yeah, that's facts. I'm not that bothered by it. Um,
I'm
You or me?
tickled, actually.
I can try and stun it again.
Well,
is it still stunned? Should I go then?
As soon as
I'm talking about the
Lucian
big
goes, that other one will get to go
Okay.
again.
Then
That's
I'm
true.
gonna attack it so that you can try and stun the big one.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Run up on it. I'm raging. I will recklessly attack it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have to. It's stunned.
Oh, you're fighting the stunned one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely 16 plus 7.
Okay.
Second hit. Yeah, 13 plus 7.
Okay. They both hit.
Okay. We'll add a little first level smite to the first one.
A little zhuzh.
A little
Putting a little
zhuzh.
zhuzh on it.
Yeah.
Zhuzh it up.
Let's make it special. So that's 1.
I thought this little fight would just like add some time, and now it's late.
Fights take forever, doesn't matter how you do it.
Yep.
It's alright, we're not at 10 yet.
We're not.
2 and
Yeah, this is still we're
so that's
I get the luxury
think
of
that's
having it start a little earlier.
God.
That's true.
So
no,
many
I
dice.
think it's this. I think. Alright.
God.
Not as good. I get to reroll this one. Much better. Okay. So do I only hit it with lightning one attack or both attacks?
For now, we'll say both until I don't like it anymore.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Look, this is a hard thing to balance. So I'm trying to find the sweet spot, but for now, I'm not gonna be too harsh on you guys with this specific combat.
My lightning whip is the coolest thing I have, Aaron.
33.
33 damage.
Oh, and then I'll bonus action. I'll hit it with the back end.
Okay. It won't be on that one.
Natural 20.
Okay.
You couldn't
So
let me
stupid.
hit
No.
higher than you.
It's not going to do much more because it's just the d4, so it's a 4.
I'm not gonna smite on it.
Can I?
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Wait. Isn't this the one that is stunned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. How many smites do you have?
Plenty.
Okay, well, just fuck it up then.
You just it's up
Okay.
to you. There's no reason you can't.
Well, I thought I
smite
could only
on it.
smite once a...
No, because they changed the rules.
Oh, okay. We're cool then. I will smite it again.
Yeah.
So what
I
was I
mean-
at?
33.
Kill it
Okay.
immediately, you know?
Kill it if you
so we
can.
move on,
So you
move on to the
do
next
4
one.
damage.
Plus... I'll do another second level.
Okay, so you're doing 4d8, so that's 32. So
So
that's
plus
36
32.
damage.
Okay.
It's dead. It's gotta be fucking
Plus-
dead.
2,
36
Plus
plus 3.
3.
There's no way you can't kill this thing. Do you want your numbers?
80?
How did you
Wait,
roll
I
80?
didn't roll. I didn't roll. It's well, that's total for all of it.
What do you mean you didn't? How is that total if you didn't roll?
Because I forgot the smite. Hold on. Hold on.
It can't be 80
Someone
if you
needs to
didn't
check-
roll.
Hold on.
Casey's math now.
Hold on.
We just been letting
There's
her do
literally-
her own math this time. That's her
We need to,
mistake.
because there's literally, it is impossible mathematically for you to hit 80.
It's 21 more. Okay. Total for all 3 attacks. For the 2
all
smites,
3 attacks.
it's 101 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, for the whole turn.
I was like, that you can't
Yeah,
hit
no,
80
I
with
know,
that.
I know.
I
For the
just wanted the
whole-
last game. How do you kill this one?
She's just gonna run up, and it's still stunned, so you know, whatever. I think she uses the like javelins in it to kind of push it and move it, and bring the scythe around and slice it just 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
because that's all 3 attacks. So right through it.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
I like that.
Okay, he is done. And as you do this, he doesn't even need to run over. He will actually step on this creature's body as it's still singeing, and there's a circuit of lightning flowing through it, and that lightning starts to crawl up this creature's body as it exudes just a ball of lightning, and you see it just charged up, and it takes a lance out of its bones and swipes down at you.
Okay. It's not getting close enough for me to hit it, right?
It's been in your space.
Then I'll hit it with my...
It's been in your
This
space.
big bastard.
Oh, it's that big?
I mean,
Oh yeah, the token is on the cruxes of the squares.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to tell.
yeah, no, he's been in your space. I think it has to move into your space.
Okay.
That's correct. We've been over this part before.
Yeah. Okay, so first one. Let's see. It's with the lance. Okay, that's a big miss as it swings wide. The second one, it's going to rear up into the air and bring its hooves down upon you. I can't imagine that hits 14.
No.
Okay.
I'm using the scythe, like the curve of the blade, just to catch it.
Okay, and last hit coming in as it whips its tail out, this huge serrated, almost like xenomorph like tail, as it swings across its head and down upon yours. That's gotta hit. Anything you can do about a 23?
No.
Okay.
Take your hit.
Take your hit and raise you a level 3 smite.
Basically.
And we are looking at not much. It looks like 10 damage.
It's
10.
Yeah.
10 physical.
Yes. And that is this creature's turn.
Okay.
all right, Lucian. Do it again.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna move around the backside of it.
Lucian, you do see that the lightning that's coursing, well, both of you do, that the lightning that's coursing through this creature's body is beginning to mold itself into another ball.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, well.
that's all I have. So, well, I mean, I guess I have a sword. I could hit it with my sword.
This combo's pretty good. Keep stunning them.
And I get +2 because I'm flanking with Narissa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. With the short sword.
Let's take these guys off the map.
Off the map.
No, fuck it. I'm using the whip. Let this bitch fight. 16 +8.
Okay, it hits.
Eight physical, 1 lightning.
Okay.
Does it have a free attack?
No, this one does not.
Okay.
One thing you do notice, though, is that when you swing the whip, the lightning that you create is pulled into that ball.
Okay, so.
I'd be doing the same damage with the sword then.
So tomato.
No. Yeah. 13?
13 to hit? 13 total?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. And you swing the whip again, and it takes its whip-like tail and smashes it out of the way.
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
$29.
Hits.
How the fuck did you get a 29?
I rolled a 19. I have +10
You have
currently.
+10 to hit?
Currently.
Damn.
What
I
the?
have a +2
fuck?
because I'm flanking, and I have +8 normally.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about the +2.
So 6 damage. Stunning strike.
Oh no. It's okay. I got this. Man, these guys are not making their saves.
Hell
Stunned?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you.
Stun this bitch.
Another 6 damage.
Okay.
And it's stunned.
And it is stunned. I'm not gonna give it. I think it's fine. Okay. Who else is gonna run up, rinse and repeat? First attack hits. Second attack doesn't hit.
For sure.
Third attack hits. So we're looking at call that 8 damage plus 6, so 14 damage. Okay. And homeboy is stunned.
Well, I'll take a crack at him, and then you see if you can finish him, Narissa.
I was gonna say
The DM's bane.
the stun.
The stunning strike.
We'll have to see how we'll see.
I mean,
It's
talk about it after.
yeah, it's really not that bad.
it would be the exact same if we were running regular combat.
Yeah. If
Everybody would
if
just
you
take their
keep
turn.
deciding to go last, you're getting the same effect.
Yeah.
So
That's true. That is true. All right. Advantage, sneak attack,
Yep.
yep.
sharpshooter. I'm doing the minus 5.
Okay.
Full Monty.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 21.
Hits.
We'll hit him with the 1-2 combo. The 1-3 combo.
With advantage? Are you fishing for your critty?
I did it. I rolled them together.
Rats.
You're crazy.
No, that's one. It's not a crit, unfortunately.
No,
so
it's JC's gonna get the crits.
I'm apparently
It's gonna be a crit.
stealing them
Yeah.
all.
Give me a D8, give me 5d6, and give me that D4, baby.
How much damage you pulling off here?
23 plus sharpshooter, 33 plus dex, 36.
36.
Not the best roll,
Still solid as
but
you.
36. I mean, these are solid. I mean, I have a lot of dice, but like I got a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Like, I don't know.
You're rolling a D8 and 5d6 and a D4.
Yeah.
I mean, the highest you can roll is 42, so I guess you're looking at 55 maximum. So you're doing more than half.
Still on that upper end.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're fine
36.
as this arrow again flies through the air, catching the flames from the nearby area and striking through this creature's throat as blood begins to spew out in various directions. And there's nothing
fire
it can
damage.
do about it.
And there's nothing.
As it stands stunned, surrounded by these heroes looking more like bringers of death. Marissa, or whoever wants to go, it is their turn.
Is it immune to lightning or just resistant?
You can roll Arcana or Nature.
I just want to make it easy for you.
You can
Should I?
you can roll. No, I'm not.
All right. 3 times with advantage.
Just give it to me separate.
19 on the first one. 19 plus whatever on the second one. 17 on the third.
Okay, they all hit.
Okay. We'll give it 2 good smites.
Okay.
Because I can do that. Both first
How
level.
many spices do you have?
I have effectively
Shouldn't you only have 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I bonus action harness.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 4 first, 3 second.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a lot.
Let me roll.
Can't be mad about 7 smites.
Let me roll the lightning
I mean, that
damage
could be
first.
a smite on every round of combat. Like
Yep.
round of a whole combat encounter could be like 10 rounds, and you do it almost every time.
I mean, that's what you want them for.
11.
No, that is what you want
11
for.
lightning damage. So
11 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just roll that before.
Okay.
And then the rest is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get reroll this one. Insane. And then the D4, 2, 7. Plus, it's a lot. So, plus another. Plus 70
Okay.
total.
70 total.
Yeah, so
Okay.
11 of that is lightning. 70 total.
Okay, understood. So I mean, Uwasa runs up to this thing, brandishes her short sword and misses, and sticks 2 bolts into its side as it tries to attack Narissa. Its tail being blocked, everything being blocked as Narissa fans it away with her scythe, twirling it around her. Kane keeps trying to whip it as the tail smacks it out of the
Kane.
way. Right? Lucian.
Yep.
There we go,
That's funny.
Lucian. And as that
It's
last
his token.
Yeah.
as that last whip hits, you tie it around its tail, beginning to run up its body, throwing a jab into its back, and furthermore taking jumping into the air and bringing down with a stunning axe kick across its head as it gets stunned. Ersid, your arrow is loosed from the shadows, hardly even seen before it even exits this creature's body. Narissa, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god. I have that athlete feet now, so I can just jump straight up like far as fuck. So I think she just kind of like jumps up. Like you see the muscles in her legs like tense as she jumps up. I don't know how far it is. It'd be like 5 feet or something.
She's jumping up.
And brings it down straight like through the neck of the centaur creature, like through
Sure.
its neck or whatever. Back to the abyss with you. And I'll catch the head
Superhero.
Nice.
as it like comes down.
And as its body slumps to the ground, threatening to be overtaken by the earth, the woman stares at you all wide-eyed. Thank you. As she falls to her knees.
What? What happened? What? Why? What are you being attacked by?
Hi.
I appear out of the darkness.
Like Batman.
Yeah, like I was there. Yeah, like I was there the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, you were.
I was here the whole time.
And she just kind of looks down and looks towards the sea of fallen stars. It seems I built my house in the wrong place.
What's your name?
Well,
Oh, okay. I was waiting for this man to finish it.
Or whatever you say.
It's Maud.
Maud? How do you spell that?
M-A-U-D.
Oh, okay. Is she an elf? A human?
She looks like an elf. Her skin is pallid and silver, looking a lot like. Gosh, I don't think you've ever seen. Maybe like Waipo is the closest you would have seen. Her hair is sort of like a grayish white. She looks like she's. I mean, you can't really tell with elves. She looks
Yeah,
reasonably young.
You live out here all by yourself?
And she
surely
looks,
you were with others.
She looks at her burning hut. I did.
Really smooth.
That sucks. So it seems you would maybe need an escort to the city?
I don't need one, but if you're offering, that is something I will take. Tamale Touche.
Well,
Yes.
Well, we're heading
That's
up in
right.
that direction. We can lead you as far as we're going.
Then I think I would appreciate some company. For if more of these fiends appear, I have no shelter to sacrifice.
Lucian, can you tell if these fiends are hell-based or abyss-based?
You can roll Arcana.
My guess is abyss, but I just always assumed that.
Go back. Not that far back.
Not that far.
What's happening? Roll. What number is that?
It didn't look good from over here, not gonna lie.
It's a 10.
It didn't look good.
So that's 11.
That's 11.
Bad Arcana.
You have no idea. You don't know where Lachlan's magic originates, and as far as this strange centaur creature, you've never seen one before.
But we are assuming that they're Lachlan's.
Lachlan's.
You know
I-
that the humanoid
I-
creatures are Lachlan's creations.
Okay. Should we? Should we search them? I'm not sure they'd have anything on them, but
I guess.
You might be able to scavenge pieces of them, but they're not gonna have like loot. They're not gonna
No.
have gold or anything like that.
no, I didn't think they would. Just
But if you want to
Um,
chop them up and take
I
some
was-
pieces home and try to make some weapon or armor out of them, I'm sure you could do that. Or if you want to, I mean, what are your guys' proficiencies?
here's what I would try and do. I would try and like maybe I would take a few bones and like learn their skeletal structure so that I don't know. It's just good to know as a survivalist
I would need
what
you to
type of
make
creatures.
a nature check to really see what you can gain. As far as like what kind of weaknesses, vulnerabilities, or just what knowledge you would even be able to glean in this one moment. I don't know if you can really just
Yeah.
memorize the anatomy of a creature in one go.
Sure.
Can I try and collect some of the bones to make like little throwing dagger darts?
Sure.
that's kind of
deals.
cool.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
26.
26. Yeah, roll a survival check.
I'll help you.
26, and you're just trying
I
to
have
study
survival.
these creatures' physiology. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. See if I recognize anything or that would be helpful for the future in case we come across them again.
I think one thing you notice is that you kind of play around with them a bit. You kind of cast some spells. You study their actual like physical makeup, where their arms go, things like that. And one thing you notice is there is a significant lack of burning, which makes you think they may be resistant to fire. Furthermore, their body lets you know that they aren't meant to dodge hits. They're meant to take them. They're very meaty as you kind of dig through the flesh to find the bone. Furthermore, one thing you noticed while you were shooting, aiming at these creatures, and you set up your hunter's mark, there was some sort of resistance before your hunter's mark took hold.
Bit of magic resistance.
All right. This is all good information. Thank you.
No problem.
Natural 20, 23.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You go for more like forearm bones, shin bones, things that will splinter easily, so that way you can break them into the pieces that you need. I'd say you can comfortably get 8 of the bones necessary. How many darts you're able to create all depends on your rolls afterward.
Okay.
And you do see that Maud is also taking care of some of these creatures, taking organs, taking fur, taking all kinds of things. She's scavenging from them as well.
That's totally fair. As we're like looking down, because I said I helped him with the bones, we're like sawing through a forearm. That's a neat trick you have there.
Learned it growing up, you know.
Hey, I can't knock it. It's
They're my specialty.
extremely useful.
Well, thanks. I mean, I've seen a lot of people kill demons, and you're pretty adept.
It's just killing. Just really good at it, and not much else.
Fair enough.
But I'm sorry about. Look, I feel like I should apologize to you because we've been kind of rude. Not kind of, we've been very rude to you. And we're not normally like that. Well, maybe Ersid is kind of, but don't tell him that. I'm not normally like that.
No need for apologies.
That is not true.
It just depends on who you are, I guess. If
Okay, that's fair.
I know you're helping us kind of just out of the goodness of your heart. So if there's anything that we can do for you after this, just know we're good for it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your help. It's nice to not just be alone in this world.
I've done my fair share of being alone. In the past 7 years, you know. So a little company that's nice.
I'll pat him on the shoulder. Well, I guess we're good for that, you know.
I go into my mind and I go,
What? None of us
with
heard
the
you.
snake that I left at the
Oh, okay.
camp. Y'all forgot about that, huh?
No, we just heard it.
It just, yeah, it's like.
It cut you off. It was
Singing
crazy.
parcel tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so your snake's on its way. And
Well, nothing was. Our campsite is nice and safe.
your campsite is nice and safe.
Okay. All right. I was just checking.
Okay. Are you guys gonna take her back to camp, or are you guys gonna get a move on?
Man, I think we gotta
Well-
rest. She can just sleep
Yeah.
outside.
Yes. Yeah. She'll probably need to sleep.
I mean, she's going to sleep outside anyways. Her house burned down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We have 3 tents, but we just don't know if they're gonna just sleep outside.
No, she can sleep in someone's tent. That's not weird. She can sleep in your tent
That's fair.
if we want to be respectful about it.
If you're not
You know.
scared.
And as you discuss the sleeping situation on your way back to your campsite, a waxing moon hangs heavily overhead, refusing to reflect off the sea of fallen stars. Smoke tinges your senses, and a comforting silence takes you to bed. As we'll see you guys next week, next time on our Hero's Way to Molitushu. Enjoy your night. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.